All right, then we can get back to business.
You guys are still locked in a deep, green, bloody carnage of a battle with orcs. Still numbering around 14 strong with both leader and shaman in tow. And it's up to you to somehow win the day, somehow win the fight. So, let's get right into it, shall we?
Let's get down to business.
Orcs.
Aldrich Ironwrought. It's up to you. Where are you, Mr. Aldrich? Oh, yes, there you are. You're right in the cluster.
Oh my.
Yes, that is it.
Right next to me.
Let's not understate it. There's one downed Dragonborn Paladin to the northeast of you, and then surrounding the rest of you, there is only a meager 6 orcs. One of them is the chief, one of them is the shaman as well.
I'm in danger!
Oh, Wartrick is enjoying his fated day.
Yes.
Right, but he's got a friend down next to him. Shit. Can
Yes.
you check who's next in initiative, where they are?
Such knowledge is not known to your character, but
Fair point.
next up is the mercs that came out to defend the place.
Right, okie dokie. Right, first action. I am going to scream as a free action my absolute arse off.
Yes.
Trying to get everyone's attention on me.
Yes.
To get anyone who could help me to notice that I have a friend down.
Okay.
As well as for every orc to focus on me.
Yeah.
I will fucking end you. It will be my fated hour, not his.
This is my day. Yes.
It's
Oh.
my epic death.
Oh, outstanding. Oh, you have inspiration.
Woohoo! Right. Now, who's the biggest, meanest son of a bitch here? Would it be the shaman or the chief? Because Orchek's going to swing right for them.
I mean, well, I think the chief, but also the chief is what appears to be the most cut up. You can see wounds that are both old and some that are new. So you can see that this guy has had a lot of beatdown going on with him lately.
Cut off the head.
Yeah. Now, Orchek's an absolute slayer. He's going right for the chief. Reckless attack, two-handed warhammer, going for it full force.
Outstanding.
Die!
Yes, that is a hit. Oh, the music's kicking in, yeah. Alright, excellent. So, yeah, that was definitely a hit, and your rage damage is included. That's actually a pretty hefty hit with the good old Warhammer.
If I used inspiration, would I be able to increase the amount of damage I do on it?
Not at all.
No, okay, dokie.
Well, there'd be a very low chance. I mean, you could re-roll it and hope you get a crit, but that's
Yes.
like 5% chance.
No worries, I'll leave it. I may need it for death row.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or anything else.
So despite the swarms of orcs that are around you, this chief gets another battering from a warhammer. As you may not know that you weren't here, so you wouldn't know, but your warhammer gets chipped out from the concave chest of the shaman that you messed up over here. As you draw it out and then turn it to the chief, and he looks really fucked up for wear. Absolutely.
Outstanding.
Yes. I would ask if you can move. You probably can't. But if you want to take 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks of opportunity, you could move to here, and then
Even if
go-
I could, Orchek would not, because he's not leaving a mate down. If
This
Yes.
is so good.
No.
Yes.
I may
You're
have
right
to-
in the headspace.
Orchek might die for this, but no, he would never abandon him.
Yes. I love it. Absolutely outstanding.
This is really good.
Yeah, I know.
Can
I
you-
feel it.
Can you use like a bonus action to make a dodge action, or
Well, not unless he's a monk. That's what monks can do.
Well,
Ah.
my bonus action was screaming and trying to get everyone's attention on me. I mean, I could count it as an intimidation check, which I get advantage on. Would that be a thing or not?
I'll let you make an intimidation check for the fun of it, but it's not going to get you a dodge action.
Fair enough. Intimidation, which I get advantage on.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
It's not that you're not scary. It's just it's just that you aim it at like a random squirrel that's like running by. You know, it's just like there's the chief, and you're looking over his shoulder, and the squirrel he just like leaps up like a cat. In fact, you know what happens? Actually, you scream out, and you hear a squealing cry of a cat, and up leaps out this cat with wings.
Everything's got wings.
I know, right?
Yeah, they do. If I can get, what? There's a flying cat. Just believe me that there is a flying cat. And
I've seen
it
the
bursts.
token.
We've seen the token, yeah.
Maybe if I
Orchek
can-
believes you. He believes in flying
There we
cats.
go. We'll boost.
Whoa!
Yes, the mega flying cat. But there you can
It's a
see the
big-ass
token,
cat.
and you can see that it does seem to come with these wings, and it just sort of like scampers out of that house, and then just starts flying overhead a bit in a bit of a blind panic.
No, come back.
Well, it's not leaving anywhere, but it's just a little bit shocked and scared.
Okay, that is the end of my turn. There is nothing else I can do other than give the enemies the finger and pray for an epic death.
Yes. Now back up over here, you have one of your murky friends. But yeah, that's what this dude looks like with his with the fat snake, like flying snake earlier. But yeah, he is a half elf, so that is some of the features that he has going on. That's pretty nice. I really like that. Oh, so yes, he is still actually he's having a whale of a time. He's not all that hurt, and he's having a go chipping off this orc. So armed with scimitar and dagger again, he goes at it. Alright, he's gonna actually just be like... He misses all of his attacks, but it's kind of setting him up for... He's a patient fighter. He's looking for his openings, and right now, he's just looking for openings he can make. But following that, we then return to some of our lesser men, and showing our fanciful skills, we will show... I guess he's also an elf, or a half-elf. Yeah, that makes sense, why not? But now he is going to go in with the scimitar for that orc. That's going to be a hit, and it's going to do a mighty sum of 2 whole points of damage. Ooh. This dude, he's going to move up here, and he's going to try and take a pot shot at this orc. Yeah, he's going to chip in for you guys down there. See if he can't separate them. That is a hit, and he does 7 whole points of damage, which does a mighty blow into the orc's liver area. And he as well. If they had advantage, they would have been fucking critting places. And then this one back here, he just is just getting to that rock for a bit of cover to shoot from. He also goes out with a light crossbow, and he does a solid hit, and he does a massive hit at that orc. He bloodies him as this orc gets punctured through his neck. He doesn't bleed out, but he as like that, he just gasps suddenly as that arrow has him hooked there with the wooden shaft probably still hard in the middle of his flexing throat. No, that's serious. That would be this orc over here. Oh, and speaking of, this is what the orcs look like. Oh, look at them. Oh. And if you wanted to know what the chief looks like, the chief looks ugly. And
he's going to be a great skull for my trophy.
yeah, but look at this skull. Look at that shamany dude. Look at him.
Is that the female?
The DM has a new toy.
Yes, the DM has a new toy.
The DM is where he is right now,
Yes, absolutely. Did you catch the cat? Here's the cat again. It's great, isn't it? Oh, look at the goblins that you missed. Oh, you can have a proper look at them.
Okay.
Oh,
I have his skull.
oh.
Hey!
Right, but yeah, no, that orc over here, he is devastated by that shot from one of the other bandits. This one over here, he's got a nice look over, and he's going to check to see if he can. Oh, yeah, he can just contribute. So he's going to chip into the cluster that's surrounding Altric.
Yes!
Oh, he hits! And does a mighty 2 points of damage. Oh,
Can I
yeah.
use inspiration for that? He's
No.
inspired by my shouting.
You can, and it will achieve nothing. I'm sorry, dude.
No worries.
Oh. Am I missing any bandits? I seem to be low on the ground of bandits. Oh, well, one has died. That one's there, that one's there, that one's there. Yeah, that's all of them. Alright. Admani, it's over to you. Dude, I think you could quarterstaff this dude. You could melee him, but you know
I
you
have a
need to.
quarterstaff.
Well
I
then,
have a dagger, and I don't trust my 1d4. How injured does he look?
a 1d4's worth.
Okay.
However, did we cover you had any kind of AoEs in the pocket now?
I do have Burning Hands now, yes. I took it as my level up spell.
For your consideration at some point.
I'm not gonna use it because of water in front of me.
Oh, okay. And also, you could do a better cluster. Aldrich has made a nice
could.
cluster for you. So,
Definitely. No, yeah, I'm not gonna waste my spell slot.
like the tides of fire that you can spawn, you are the key of turning the tides of this battle. So, keep that in mind,
Big
Admani.
question.
What you can fire. Do it.
The big question I have, though, Mr. DM, is as I leveled up, would I have had my portent rolls last session?
There was no long rest, and
Okay.
did you take divination?
Yes.
Oh wow, wasn't how I was expecting you to go. Well, all right then. Oh well, yeah. I see what you're saying. I will have allowed you your portent rolls. We'll have them right now. All right,
Yeah,
those are your rolls. But you can give those to enemies, can't you?
I can.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that 11 and try and hit the one in front of me with my dagger.
Do
which would make
it.
it a 14.
Oh. A 14 is a hit. What in the sweet Jesus? Oh, that's just the roll to hit.
Yeah.
So you're not actually using the 11.
I have to declare it before, so it doesn't matter. I've still used it up.
I'm confused. Essentially, yeah, you use your portent, you use your 11. That's your dice roll. You
Yeah.
add your proficiency bonus, which is +2, which becomes 13.
Plus. Yes. So no plus
Dex.
plus my dex.
Yeah,
So
so
yeah, it's a
14.
+3. So it should be 14.
Okay.
And then I do 3 damage if it hits. It's a 14 hit.
Yeah, 14 is a hit. Oh my god!
Okay.
3 piercing! You finish off... The arrow it did a puncture wound, and you are the zipper that opens up his neck.
I want to drive my dagger like into the same hole as the
Oh, yeah.
the bolt was already made, and then just drag it around his throat.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Yes, no, you absolutely will make him nearly headless orc Nick, and you just... Yeah, you let him bleed out before you.
Okay. Then with my movement, I'm gonna move there.
Ah, very nice. Very nice. Okay.
That's my turn.
Yes. All trick.
No, okay.
Just...
Oh.
What's this skull I have over all trick?
That's rage.
Ah, right, thank you. So, Aldrich, whatever damage you take is going to be halved, so you need them to give you less than 18 points of damage. Alright, here we go. First, the Chief. With his great axe, he's going to go for you twice.
I'm gonna impose my 8 on him.
Ah,
I love you.
excellent. Would you like to do it on the 22 or the 25?
25 if it's not the 25, but it doesn't really matter for either of them.
Well, the 22 does 16 points damage, and the 25 does 15. So,
I'll do it on the 22 then, please.
alrighty. Alright, so, let's see. 15, half to 7.5, half to 7. Whole trick. With,
You got down to 2 HP.
yeah, the first hit kind of goes for you, and then in the blink of an eye, it falls short, but on the second attack, he curves upwards and takes a huge cut across your chest as he looks at you, bearing you down, promising you a perfectly gory death. And then we get to his 6... Well, you know what? Firstly, this orc is a little bit left out, so he's going to move 30 feet to an enemy he can see. He could use more, but this is enough. So he's just going to great axe at Manny. Okay,
Okay.
both your portents are spent. That was a 17, and it does 12 points of damage to you.
12 points to me.
Yes, Mr.
Wow.
Admani. Yes.
That wasn't. That was Ultrix speaking, I think.
Sorry.
So yeah, I'm.
Yes, so Admani, yep, you're down. Ortrick, you're still alive. We still got 4 more orcs to just run through. What's your AC? Your AC is 14. Let me just crop this down to how many times you are hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 10, a miss. 21, a hit. 7, a miss. And 18, a hit. Between them, you take 5 damage, half to 2.5, half to 2, so you're left on 1 hit point. And then on the last hit, you are dealt 12 points of slashing damage, which does 6 and puts you down. You are out of rage. Yes.
Good. Falls.
Yes. Whew. Oh God. Yeah. No. This is where things get dire. All right. Yes. So. Then. Well, they still got that movement. They just basically move up. Let's see. Yep. Move up. Just they'll become a.
You're down as well.
Yep.
Yeah, he just doesn't have a red cross on him.
This Orky shaman, he's just basically going to follow up behind, a bit aside, and Mr. Chieftain, he is going to assemble himself there. Then we have, well, we got this orc over here, who can deal with you. Oh, and we got this whole life one here. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, they're both going to come over to you, Mr. Torland. They're both going to have a go trying to Great Axe you. There's a 22 and a 18 doing a full 12 and then 5 points of damage. It's going to put you
I'm
down.
Fuck. That's
Yeah.
total player what? No.
Nope, Twist is still up.
Yeah, Twists. They've all forgotten about Twists. Okay, yeah. Then this injured one here, he's going to basically go to the town square, and he's going to go to the town square. He's going to go to the town square. This mob is going to go there. Basically, what these orcs are doing now is they're taking in their victory lap now, as they're just like holding the middle of the square now, as they're going to like take in all of that situation. None of them can really see an enemy at this point. Oh no, there's one down here. Maybe a lone orc could have a go over there. But I think that's a turn. And not. Oh no, there was one beside Mr. Zolkin. He is going to do another bit of a great axe. That is a 13. It's going to be a miss. That's his turn. All right, Mr. Wartle, which is otherwise known as Twist, will controlling him. Jesus, somebody's spine is breaking. Please give me a death saving throw for the Wartle, please.
Yeah.
Oh yes, so close to critting again, which would be so
That's
cool.
unfortunate. But
Yeah.
you get a second success.
Yep, yeah, he gets another save, which you will need to mark up onto his character sheet. And that's his turn. And now, Twist, it's over to you.
Stay there, Twist. Just hide.
Yeah, Twist is like trying to assess the situation. Everyone is down. He could A, quietly sneak away, or B, try to take a shot at the boss.
Well, one of those things is a kobold thing to do.
Yes.
Yeah. Cobalt doesn't hesitate to run away. I mean, there's a lot of peoples here, and none of you are on high ground.
Yeah.
That's probably what's
Gotta,
their slide.
gotta spec the
Now,
fiction.
Twist, you're like several tens of feet high. Give me a perception check, please. Okay. So you can see that coming down from the north are these groups of elves over here.
Shit.
Yes. And these elves. Oh, hang on. Yeah. These elves are seemingly coming after them. They look a little bit adrenaline pumped, and they all are armed with their longbows in hand, and they are taking a look towards the town as they can. You think they can hear some of the battle going on?
Mhm.
What do you make of this?
But if they're going to come, they have to come only one way. So it's either the bridge or the broken tower.
Lower that
No, you can
drawbridge.
go let the bridge down.
If I can sneak my way to it.
Well, there's not many people around
Yes.
that area. You've got one bandit you can sacrifice to make this happen. But we must cover the point that you are about 50 or so feet high off the ground.
Fly.
Yes. Take out your dragon wings.
Just believe, Twist.
Yes. Use the magic feather.
Can I use the whip to like cushion the fall at least?
Swing off the windmill.
Oh, please, why don't you just ask to use the whip as a propeller and just helicopter yourself over there? That would be more believable.
We are full health, so how much damage would Twist take?
Alright, let me, if you are serious about a jump, let me get this right. Okay, where are we? There we go, over there. Okay, so the windmill, 10 foot high off the ground, 25 feet above the floor. So it would be 2d6. Twist could live through that. But
Yeah,
Just take the ladder.
Is there any way to like cushion the fall?
oh, yes, with your face. However, it will just take half your movement to climb down.
Simpler plan, thank you.
So you move at a base speed of 25 feet. It's 25 feet high. If you dash, you'll get down, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna dash, but I'm not going to not being appealing to the orcs. So I probably had to go behind here and go down this. This hill will give me a cover, and I have to go behind this, I believe.
Well, just keep in mind that to dash will get you at here at best. So yeah.
And I looking at the drawbridge. In order to pull it down, I assume that I need to go and turn on both devices.
You may need to do something over there. Probably, yeah. You could pick up this bandit dude over here, perhaps, and get him to help you.
Yeah, might as well. But the problem is, he's also doing stealth?
He's not overly that stealthy right now. He's just got some cover to shoot behind from.
Because if the orc turn on me, that's going to be a very bad situation.
Well, you know, desperate times, desperate measures.
I don't know if you are trying to trick me into this, but because I feel like you are trying to trick me into this. But yeah, let's try it.
Okay.
Why not?
Why not? What have you got to lose?
If I go down and then I'm like half speed and then my full speed and take 1d6, will I be going faster?
Okay. Let's logic that out. Well, it means that you can travel 25 feet across the ground, sure, yeah. So, yeah, I guess it would be. Alright, so let's move along. You move 15 feet, or rather, you move 12.5, and then you jump the remaining 12.5.
Yes, and can I roll acrobatic to land safely?
Nope, no you cannot. You will take a flat 1d6, which will be 2 points of damage. You look like you managed it, but there's still a bit of a noise as something clicks in you from the heavy landing.
I just got an idea of like.
Oh yeah, all
lands
of
on
his
his back,
arrows.
and then-
One arrow just pokes you in the butt as you do this from your endless quiver that you seem to be sporting.
What? Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah, it's probably just like the burn that Armani did to me as well. It's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
just-
I was going to say he lands on his back and they're like just like in Lord of the Rings. Oh, I think I broke something.
Yes.
And then he takes out like an arrow, snaps in half.
Yes. But now you can move 25 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna move down. Let's say. Right now, it's going to be down here, so they're probably not gonna see me. Should I grow a stealth for this?
You don't have an action to do the hide action.
Okay, so I am behind the rock, and I told the bandit that there's a reinforce coming, but we need to pull that drawbridge down to let them in quicker.
The bandit is looking very flustered, so he will look down at you, a bit shocked that the little kobold has come off from the perch to
would have seen
come
him
talk to
before.
him. Oh, yeah. But, actually talking to them. And once he gets to see that quiver up close, it's quite emasculating to see such a thick quiver. But yeah, no, he gives a nod that he understands, and he looks like he's going to make a move towards that drawbridge as soon as he can.
Okay. And I'm going to give him a prep. Is he going to the far drawbridge, or he's going to the closer drawbridge?
I don't understand that question, but he's going over here, which is the drawbridge.
I see there is two area here.
That is
so
not a
which one
drawbridge,
does he-
just a bridge that has been broken.
No, I'm talking about this area. There seem to be two devices holding the drawbridge.
Do you need to lower both of them at the same time? Or
Oh,
just one
yes.
thing? Is that what you-
Yes, you do.
Well, there's another bandit here.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, but right now that would be my turn, I think. Or can I still move?
No, you're out of movement. You've dashed, you've
Yeah.
jumped, you've done everything.
And that is my turn.
Yes.
My turn.
Torland!
Moradin protects me.
Death saving throw!
Nat 20. Here it comes.
7, 1 failure.
All right, I'll take that.
Lannister! Give me a death saving throw.
Where am I looking?
At the death saving throw portion, at the word death saves. That is also a pass.
Wait, is that?
Yeah,
is
that's a
that
pass.
on the failure? Oh, it's a pass. Thank God for that.
Yeah. Alright. Aldrich Ironwrought, give me a death saving throw.
Through his teeth, I'm not finished with you!
Oh, you're unconscious. You're not making any noise,
No.
but no, you're going down.
Can I use my inspiration to reroll that one?
Yeah, of course.
Go
Nat
ahead.
20, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20!
No,
Oh,
but it's a
no,
pass.
Success.
Pass.
Yeah.
Well, Zolkin's just keeping his cool. Even maybe he's not aware that there is so many orcs coming his way now. But he's gonna scimitar. Miss scimitar. Hit. 8 points of damage to Mr. Orc. Dagger. Fail. He's becoming aware that there's an encroaching group of loads of orcs coming the way. Okay. So, this bandit starts, like, running. He starts, like, charging as much as he can towards the area as he signals for his other bandito to, like, go to the drawbridge to lower it. And he dashes and gets over there, but he'll have to take till their next turn to make a difference there. This one up here sees an opportunity to take out the shaman, so he's going to have a go try to make that magic happen. Maybe he'll get lucky. He does not. He does not. And this one up here is going to continue his one-on-one with that orc. Oh, who is not that thingy. Okay. Nope, I need scimitar. That's a miss. Admani, death saving throw. Oh, dude. Alright.
Time to party kill, lads.
So, the orcs basically start coming forward, and they are amassing in the middle of the square here, becoming the unit they were when they started. This one doesn't even notice the arrow trying to go for them, as they basically take themselves up in the middle of the town square. And the other one doesn't have anything alive to go after.
This one. There's one left.
Where? Yeah, I've got him. I'm moving.
Okay.
he just basically assembles himself here. Where are we? Where are we? Yeah, that's all of them. Oh no, this one is gonna go after Zolkin. No, that's Zolkin. He's gonna great axe him. That's gonna be a miss. Yes. So with that, Chieftain and let's see, yeah, Chieftain and Cleric are speaking Orcish while you guys aren't able to speak Orcish. So what you can hear is just some verbal guttering as this bruised chief basically raises his great axe triumphantly as he waves it proudly, showing and posturing that this is now belonging to the orcs, and everyone here will soon perish before their might, as they still are 12, 15 strong.
Get in the line.
Well, they've got into a nice juicy cluster for anyone with burning hands to annihilate, you know. Oh man, burning hands. It's too good. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? I know, Manny. But yeah, they're just basically taking a turn to posture. Give me another death saving throw for the water, please.
Yes, water. Gonna go water.
Oh.
Can I use inspiration?
Sure. What's he on?
Never mind.
How many deaths is he on?
He's on 2 success.
Oh my god. And how many failures?
No failures.
Well, he's just got a failure there on the 8. Alright, Twist. It's over to you. Go on, little kobold. Kill them all. Kill all 15 orcs.
Or stabilize your bodies, I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, that's the point. You can go and give them medicine checks, actually. You can go and try to get them alive.
I have a health pack.
We're not worth it. Use the hide action.
I'm worth it. I'm worth it.
I'm worth it.
I'm not worth it, but I have a health pack.
Actually, and try to medicine, but my medicine is very
Even
poor.
If you fail a medicine,
stabilizes us.
Yes,
Even
if
if he stabilizes us, we can't get back up.
if
So there's
you
no
fail a medicine
Well, but
check,
I
it
don't like
actually
characters
doesn't
to
give
die.
them a fail.
Okay, so he couldn't get us up no matter what then.
No, but it can
No.
stabilize us.
Yes.
I have a health pack. Doesn't that get you back up?
Yeah, you can expend one use of the health, a medicine kit.
The
or
healer's
whatever it's
kit?
called. Healer's kit, that's the one.
Would that get you back up? Or is it just stabilizing?
Stabilizing.
Stabilizing.
Unless you got the
Ah.
healer's kit proficiency, or feat rather.
I do not.
Alright then. Well, you got an action and a turn you gotta make, Twist.
Yep.
So I assume that the 2 bandits will be able to draw the bridge down.
Yeah, you figure they could.
And technically I don't know. Twist doesn't know how to heal, but if she want to, she probably had to start finding a higher ground where she can hide and still take a shot at it.
That war chief that's waving his hammer around was pretty bloodied, wasn't he? He's got to be near.
Oh, I should have stayed. Oh yeah, I did have to come down to keep that. Should I climb back up to the windmill and start fighting at the back?
I would
That's
not
the
draw attention
question!
to myself.
You need to
Yeah, don't draw
ask
attention
yourself.
to the plane of almost dead people.
No,
Could you sneak
what
up
you
to us?
what you should do, Twist, is just stay up there and fire every arrow you have until they're all dead.
Yeah, and then I win the bet.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess back up after command. I assume that this bandit are capable, so back to the windmill it goes.
Yeah, sure thing. Brave little Twist. Look at them. Look at that face. So ready for battle.
True hero.
True hero.
Actually,
Whew.
can I climb up that thing?
Yeah, sure. You can climb up a windmill. You could probably scurry up a building.
If I was there, we all get the advantage from shooting these people.
No advantage because there isn't a friendly ally that's beside any of these endless orcs. So no advantage.
No, I mean from the distance, I can shoot at anyone from this area, right?
Why would an ally give him advantage anyway?
He has pack tactics.
Oh yes, of course. Sorry, I forgot it was a kobold. I thought it.
Yeah.
So first I need
He's
to
a
climb up
goblin.
here and then hide.
What is
So,
your weapon?
Yeah.
What is your weapon? Is it a longbow?
longbow.
Yeah, you can hit all of them from that distance.
Yeah, first thing first, I'm going to run and try to climb up here and hide.
Okay.
And wait for the drawbridge to come in, and then wait for a commotion to starting up a bit before starting firing all these arrows.
Okay.
I don't think we searched that house. I hope there's
So,
no-
what do I need to roll to climb up and stealth? I assume
Nothing.
I have
It's
to roll
half speed.
stealth.
No, you don't have to do stealth at all. They know where you
Okay.
are. They just don't care.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that is my turn then.
Yeah, pretty much. Torland, give me a death saving throw, please. Someone's
It's alright, I've still got my inspiration. I'm just holding on in case I don't need to use my inspiration. But I'm down
someone's.
to 2 failures.
I feel like someone's gonna die here today. Right then. Now then. Lannister, give me a death saving throw, please.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
Yes. Are you stable?
Yeah, no, not yet. One more.
Okay. Let's just see something here. Ah. Alright, so without the drawbridge being lowered, the elves assemble themselves into a line right beside the moat, and well, you can't see what they get up to, but it seems as though they don't need the drawbridge lowered. They all take out their longbows, and they begin firing into the cluster of orcs that have assembled, apparently making note of where these orcs were. And yeah, they just basically start healing in there, and they do pick off, like, well, a good half of them, honestly, in, like, the first attack, as they just, like, give a shower of, well, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 16 arrows just hailing down into that cluster as they connect. The chief and goes silent as he's suddenly aware that he is on borrowed time right now, as this is not going to work out, and you can see that he's clutching onto his ring of elven ears, which you guys may have overlooked. Ultric, death saving throw, please.
Come on, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20. Ah, so close.
Zolkin is just calm under the pressure. Alright, miss, and hit. But on that hit, he does kill that orc as he turns around to the whole cluster and he looks at them with calm, steely determination and venomous like poise as he like is going to get closer, ready to take him on. He looks pumped. He looks ready to go.
I assume the twist saw this.
Oh yeah, Twist can see this. Twist can see this. Add Manny, death saving throw. We're now playing Death Simulator. That is a pass, Ed Manny. What are you on?
1-1.
Okay. Right. Now, the orcs, having seen that they're in a bit of trouble, they begin to flee. They go towards the other exit of town, but Zolkin here, he looks to see, and he cuts through the crowd as he makes a scimitar strike for the chief as he goes by. He does a hit, but it's not enough to kill him. He leaves a good portion of damage to him. Oof. But yeah, they're not actually moving closer to an enemy, so this is as much as they can move. Alright. Mr. Wartle, a death saving throw. If he fails, I guess he's on 2 for 2.
Come on, Wartos. Do you want to leave?
Do you want to leave? No, he doesn't.
Yeah, hero.
He's on 2 for 2 now, I take it.
Yes.
Alrighty. Twist, it's your turn.
I'm going to.
Sorry.
I can shot.
I almost forgot. The bandits both lower the drawbridge. This orc is continuing his fight with that bandit. I'm sorry, I missed a couple of people out. He's going to hit that bandit, and he's going to kill him. They had a great fight, but no, his
Bandit down here as well.
yeah, his body flumps over the graveyard fence as Mr. Orc goes back away. And yet there is a bandit over here, so I guess he's just gonna like come down 15 feet, and he's just going to like try to dash over to you guys to help you out.
Please.
Yeah, but the drawbridge is lowered, and the elves can see the orcs on the other side. All right, Twist. Now is your turn. Pardon me for that.
Okay. Is there anything that I can roll to know that the Salkins are most likely to engage the chief?
Well, you've just seen it happen.
Yeah, but if he engaged the chief, then I can hit with a pet tactic.
He's not going to engage with the chief until his next turn, and his next turn is going to be after/before the orcs. I'm not clear. And the chief is in that cluster, so there is no roll to make. There's nothing that you can discern other than your own gut instincts and what you can see around you. You're going to have to make a player decision with this.
Yeah, in that case, I'm going to take a shot because the chief is still within my range. That's not going to cause disadvantage. And he still had she still had my hunter's mark, so let's...
Are you sure he doesn't cause disadvantage at 155 feet?
Let's see. The longbow, I think, is 160.
I doubt that, but let's see it. I could be wrong.
No, it's 150. You're
120.
correct. He had... Twist had to move a bit.
Yeah, you can walk on the roofs. Just walk that bit more.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that.
Now he is my...
Yes.
Right there.
Sniping.
Very nice. Go on, give it to me.
This is going to hold her bright, center her arrows, and let it fly.
Yes, all 60 arrows.
Fire everything!
I would love to give you a finishing move. No, you can't, but I would love to make it happen.
Can I get an inspiration on this?
Do you have inspiration? Does somebody want to give Twist inspiration?
No, I think I need mine.
Okay. Well, go on, Twist. Make that shot.
All right.
Whoa! Is somebody really sure they don't want to give that inspiration now?
I'm
still
sure
a
I
12
will,
anyway,
I will
isn't it?
lose my character. if I
It's
give it
going to
away.
be 14 plus. I mean, there's a crit in there, so that would become 14 piercing plus another 8. So
Wouldn't that be?
23.
Wouldn't it be a 12 anyway? Because doesn't Twist have
No, with inspiration, I would give you that advantage, which is basically that
Twist
20
has
that crit.
disadvantage because of
No, they don't.
sunlight sensitivity.
Oh, we're ignoring that
No,
right
it's
now.
night.
It's overcast.
No, I think it's night. It's night
It's
anyway.
night.
Yeah, it is night.
Yeah.
Listen, does somebody want to get? Oh my god, does somebody want to give that crit?
Who
No,
was
I
Twist
need
shooting?
it.
The chief. Could someone?
Yeah.
Having friends.
Take my
Please,
inspiration.
I believe you.
Take
if
my
you give it to
inspiration.
me,
Oh my god, who is that? Who is that?
Admani.
Admani, you get an inspiration for spending inspiration. Twist.
Okay. Wow.
Twist!
I didn't realize it was a I wish for world peace kind of a deal.
Twist.
You are true dwarf, Nick.
Twist.
Never give in.
You get the most perfect shot of your life. You aim your bow to the point where you can see the back of his skull in your sights. You feel like you can bear into his mind. Just to cover that your crit does exactly 23 points of damage. I'm not mistaken. 20. Oh my god, it's 22. No. It is 22. Yeah, no. Your shot perfectly skewers through this orc chief's back of his head as you kill him. And he dies in mid-fleeing.
And Twist is going to like screaming.
Absolutely, yes. No, Twist, you made that excellent marksmanship like shot. Very nice. Alright. Torland. Death saving throw.
Alright, if this fails, I'm going to use my inspiration. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Inspiration.
Yeah, you saved it.
Please.
My
Ah!
character is gone forever.
My friend! No.
Ah!
Can I give him my inspiration?
Sure.
Stack inspiration, keep going.
Yes.
Alright, I'll give you my inspiration.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Roll again. Go on.
Please?
No.
Fuck! Can I give him
Yeah.
my inspiration?
Yes! Keep
Yes. Yes, you can.
going, please?
Oh, okay.
Yes!
Fuck.
Are you passed or are you dead? No, are you passed? You still got
I've
saves.
got- No, I've got 1 success and 2 failures.
Oh!
That was the power of friendship.
Fuck.
Thank you, everyone.
See, you were stingy on your inspiration, but those who give, it's Thanksgiving, you
Because I was
know.
gonna die.
Yeah, you were going to fucking die. You were. Oh my god.
If
Okay.
he didn't have his, he would have died. It would have stopped
would've-
on the
yeah.
Yeah, it would have. Okay, and now we go to the more people who are dying. Lannister, when you give me.
Oh,
Just
if I
a-
get a 1, I swear to God.
It will only be 2 failures. Ah! Ah! Oh my god! Oh, Lannister!
That's the end.
It's a
Inspiration,
1.
anyone?
Lannister,
This
it's
is
a 1.
TTK. It's literally.
It is a 1 in 20 chance that you'll
It's
get
5%.
you'll get a number, and then it's a 1 in 400 chance you could declare that number, and then it happens.
Fuck.
Oh.
Does he not get inspiration for giving away his inspiration?
No.
Power of friendship?
Oh my god. You know what? I feel like there's too many people. You know, I really liked him. I really did.
That's the end.
Somebody has died, and when somebody dies, we take out a very
We wait to see if. Yeah.
wait till the end of combat to see if anybody comes
Wait
by.
wait to see how many people die before we have a massive eulogy.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, I
And then
need...
we could just list the dead.
yes, yes. Oh my goodness. And I don't even have my my death march. Man, I wanted Lannister to live the most. But
Well, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you too, GM.
you just had to roll a nat 1 and say it. That's just too much of fate. The scouts nearby, they come into town, floating over the water, just on the drawbridge, and they continue to pelt them with arrows, taking out another 3 as they go. Ultric, make me a death saving throw, please.
1 death save coming up. That's 20, that's 20. I'm stable.
You're stable. Oh,
Oh god, he's gonna cry when he sees his friend dead next to him.
No.
After that.
oh goodness, no. That's sad. Okay. Zolkin. He is gonna go right in. He's gonna keep trying to mess with the orcs. He's not done. Oh yeah. He kills another orc as he just charges right in and just slices the shit out of one of them. The other bandits basically come in and take some shots. They both miss. This one down here.
Could he not use my healing kit and just to
Well, he's
CPR him?
He's gonna have to dash to somebody, so let's presume that he looked at you and knew you had a healer's kit somehow. And
I did announce it in the past battles.
oh, of course. And I declared that I rode on the black dragon with my healer's kit ready at my side as we went into Helheim's deep of Azeroth. Yes, sorry. But he still only dashed to one of you. It'll take another turn before he can do an action. Oh. Right. And the orcs, they just like, they continue to flee. There's as many as them they can. They just flee and they dunk out and they flop into the water as they begin to run away. Oh my goodness. Okay, now the elves basically see the orcs run out. And one of them in the middle simply shouts out to anybody who's listening, "You're welcome!" in a really like angry, terse tone. and he then just begins to like take his group and charge them out of town to catch the orcs off on the other side.
Is Orchik stable enough to yell back?
No, you are unconscious.
Amani, have you rolled your death save?
We should not have missed the death saving throw of Admani. We did miss a death saving throw of Admani. Admani, give me a death saving throw, please. That's a pass. All right. Wartle. We'll know if Wartle lives or dies.
Oh boy.
Oh yes.
You have 2 successes and 2 failures.
This is it.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
Lannister lives. No, Lannister dies, but the turtle lives.
D&D Nuzlocke.
No. Twist, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Can I still fire the shot at him? At them?
Well, sure. No, they are in the wall. It may have been more productive to give medicine checks to your dying friends.
Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah.
Maybe in hindsight.
Maybe in hindsight.
What is my speed to reach, like, let's see, Armani? He's the closest one, I think.
Armani is stable, isn't he?
Is he?
Who is still not stable?
I'm not stable yet. I have 2 death saves, successes, 1 failure.
I have 2 failures, 1 success. Just saying.
I'm stable.
Yeah. Right now I can get the closest is Armani.
Okay.
But 25 feet, will I be able to get there, though? Or will I be able to get to him?
50 feet. 50 feet. Well, that means you can do 50 feet.
Yeah, 50 feet.
Yeah.
You won't be able to get to him. Oh, you can get to him, I guess. Yeah.
You can get to me, but you won't be able to do anything for me this turn.
Yeah.
Alright.
All I can do is holding your hand. That's a free
This is
action.
where I say goodbye to my character.
Yeah. Let me give you a
Before
character.
his time. Before his time.
You know what? This is the
make it
second.
Yay!
Yay! You live. But
Alright.
this is the second Dragonborn that's died before Chapter 3 of the Storm King's Thunder that I really liked the look of. On my watch, no less. Just Dragonborns get no luck in my games. Sucks. But allow me to give you control of a new character sheet.
Oh.
To tell the
I've
tale.
listened to a podcast where there was a Dragonborn bard and he was called Scales because it was like a.
Scales, tails.
I get it. No, scale's like a musical scale.
Yeah. Lannister, you're dead. Is anybody still making
cool.
saves?
I still need to make a save.
Let's just skip
still need to
to
make a save.
you making saves.
Admani, you want to say the next one?
Well, Ortrick, actually. Ortrick, give me a death saving throw.
I am stable.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
2-2.
Oh, Admani, are you? Oh, wait, Admani, you're stable, aren't you? Or you...
No, I have 2-2 now.
Oh, Jesus.
But,
Okay.
Twist can use action.
I would rather Twist saved the cleric than me, but I would rather you save the cleric. He's more important to the party.
You
Okay.
yeah, you make your choice.
Yeah, just think about who's burned your butt recently and
Yes.
Yeah.
who heals your mistakes.
Wow.
I
And
love,
it's
I
like,
love how I told him to save you, and then you just went for a low blow. I was being nice, and then you would just like yeah,
Just
save
to
me.
really rub it in. Aren't you stable anyway, Toland?
medicine of +2 incoming to the
Okay. All right. Let's see it. Yes, that's a
Hey!
success. Toland
Oh,
is
thank God.
passed. Toland is stable.
It was Rocky there.
It was very Rocky Balboa there. Oh.
So with a 20s, he's standing up now on 1
No,
HP.
no, it's not a nat 20 as you'll see. He rolled an 18. It's a
Ah,
crit that
I
gets you
understand.
up. Anyway, anybody still making saves?
Admani is.
All right, Amani. Yeah, we go back to you in the initiative order. You make a fail. It's then Twists that can go over to you and do a medicine check over there if they want.
Well, no, I still haven't rolled.
You did a 7.
That was my last one.
Yeah, he's got one more.
All
He's
right,
on
roll
2
again.
now.
2-2. Yay,
Yeah.
Admani!
I'm stable.
You live.
I survived!
So
Yeah.
1 death.
It could have been worse.
All right.
Could have been a lot worse.
Yes. Yeah. Twist is going to go check on, and he's found fine. He's gonna go down and check on Aldrich. It's fine. Checking on Lannister, and she kind of paused and like, I'm going to put my 2 golds and put it on his eyes. And
Oh, that's
just
awesome.
Move on and see.
Do dragons have do you, just a quick question, do dragons have like binocular vision, or do they have the eyes on the side of their head?
Sorry, what did you say?
Because imagine just putting the coins on, they just like immediately fall out on the
Yeah,
side.
yes.
And yes.
By the
I will-
way,
I will keep
just before we go anything further, your wizardy dude, he begins to glow, and he glows in a multifaceted manner, in the sense that it seems as though he is popping over with what seems like 1,000 sides of a iridescent shape, and Manny says he wiggles his fingers, but I imagine that this is happening while he is dead and currently passed out. But he kind of seems to disappear one tiny face at a time, and before your eyes he disappears in a cloud of smoke. And that smoke seems to float through the air and go into Lannister's dragon-like maw, as you then, a moment later, give that reviving sort of it's a really fun. Yeah, no, it sounds like that. It sounds exactly like that, as Lannister seems to just come back up from a near-death experience.
Oh shit!
You don't.
Did you bring me back?
You don't know how, and you don't know why, but you understand at his core that you have been brought back via Admani.
Oh god, where is that? Admani's dead.
Thank
Oh my god.
you. I was halfway through creating a character, so
I know.
there, my face and everything. Oh, brilliant! Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Who brought me back? Who was?
I just like look around in like 360 degrees and like, where's our money? Where's our money?
And then you just take the credit for it.
Yeah. And let me take that that coin out of your eyes first.
Put something in my eye. So am I stable or am I up?
Everybody is stable on 1 hit point, as you're limping around, desperately hurt.
That was incredibly generous of you. That.
It really was.
DM give it life.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Wait, does that DJ is going to make a new character, or?
It means that Mr. Admani, yeah, Admani's Mr. Fiery Divination Wizard. He's dead. He's no more. He is kicked to the bucket.
Wow. That was very noble of you, CJ.
I try.
The church bells somehow ring out for your fallen comrade. Alright, so the long night passes. Eventually, it gives way to a desperate sort of scene before you. You are taken to bed by by Zolkin, and
Nice.
some of his remaining men, and they tuck you in as they basically, everybody looks after each other in a very quiet sort of morning until morning does come. The sun comes up on a new day. What do people... You all receive a long rest. and you level up
Whoa!
to level 3.
Let's go.
Do I know that I almost died?
Yes, you have an unshakable feeling. You have an unshakable feeling that you were brought back, and you have everybody's admission that it was the smoke that came from the fire genocide that seemed to merge with your essence. Give me an insight check.
1 sec.
It could be an insight. Oh, brilliant! That's exactly what I wanted. So, Curtis, or rather Lannister, this is the fact of the matter. Your soul was so strong, it was never going to die. And in that moment, your soul had a talk with Admadi's soul, and you basically said to his soul, "Give your essence for me so I can live. Do this for me because I shall put your life to better use than you knew you ever could."
Holy shit! That is big dick energy.
And Admani's soul said back to you, "Oh yeah, dude, I totally understand. I could never have lived up to the image that you could set." And yeah, that's what you know in your heart and soul. Whether you communicate that is up to you, but you know that for a fact.
Even though I believe that, is there anything I can take from Admani's body that I can just take and keep hold of?
Well, there's no body.
He just completely dissipated.
No, but he has all of his equipment on the ground, I guess.
There should be a small crystal that I used as my spellcasting modifier, as well as my spellbook.
I'm going to take his crystal.
Yeah, he said to you in the soul place, "Oh yeah, dude, loot me. You know, you can spend it on it.
Dude, loot me.
Go to town.
Spend it. You know what? Take a me day. You know, take that money, go to a strip club, have a you day. You know, you earned it.
Treat yourself.
Can I ask how much HP you get on a long rest? Or is it just you spend
On a
hit
long
die
rest,
and
you
them
get
back?
all of your all of your hit points, but you will only
Okay.
get half of your short rest hit die.
That's alright. I had 2 out of full hit die anyway, so.
Excellent.
Right, I'm going to fashion that little thing into a necklace and just wear it on the neck. Although I may have said that to him, I still think there's a little bit on the inside of me that thinks, "Thank you." But I'm not going to say it out loud or ever mention it again.
Well, you know, somehow a thought pops into your head about the god Savras. Savras was, or is rather, an entity of divination that is trapped within a 1,000 multifaceted crystal. And while yours that you're wearing is not, from what you can tell, a 1,000-sided faceted thing, it does seem like a gem with very many sides to it. And perhaps there's some symbolism there you may enjoy carrying around with you.
Yeah. Thank you, Admani.
I
just hold it.
Yeah.
And look for everyone else, I guess. Are we all like in the same room asleep, or?
Could we potentially agree to have a eulogy?
Oh yeah, you got a church and there's some dead to deal with, so and you have a Torland who can perform the ceremony.
I'm a Torland.
You are
It's a
of the
spell I
species
can-
Torland.
There's a spell called Ceremony in Xanathar's Guide to Everything. I'm just going to check if I can do funerals.
Yeah, it's a cleric spell. You can prepare your spells at the beginning of each day. I will totally allow the ceremony spell, dude. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm just checking whether it can apply to ceremony. Atonement. I can make holy water. Coming of age. Funeral rite.
Yeah.
I need a corpse. Never mind.
One
But,
thing we
no,
don't
all
have.
the funeral. All it means is that body can't become undead by any means for the next week. But I don't think that's about to happen.
There's a pile of ash.
I just give a regular funeral.
Yeah. He's already
Can-
cremated himself.
Can Ortrick gather some ashes?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What happened to Ash the familiar? Oh, died when an orc killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess maybe we'll just set a little fire, and everyone can tell a short story about the short time we knew him.
Yeah.
The
The
I
one.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
I can't. I don't know. Me and him didn't really interact much. But I did heal him that one time, and he never paid me back. So that's not true. He did give me that inspiration, but I don't know how that translates into like game physics. But
Yeah.
The power of friendship, you could feel him in you.
oh, I just,
Ooh,
yeah.
okay.
Well.
The only thing that kept me clinging to life was the idea of becoming friends with him. And
Oh.
now he's dead.
Oh no.
So, did we have a long rest on the ground or inside?
Oh, you had a
Right.
long rest.
Yeah.
You were taken to bed. You know, you were given a long rest. Everybody got a
Taken
long
to
rest
bed.
in. Where's Twist, by the way? Where's Twist?
Twist is right now by the dead chief, and if she going to give a eulogy, she gonna say that I have never met a man again Faganashi who can cut the arrow with his butt cheek alone. And,
Wow.
and as that, I shall name these arrows Armani and shoot it into the orc chief ass.
Yay! Oh,
where is
you know
the
what you do?
fantastic-
You light it up on fire just to really like nail the coffin, and you shoot it a flaming arrow point blank into his orc butt. Oh, now Twist, that flying cat you saw earlier, it comes over to you. Give me a animal handling check, please. So this flying cat looks at you curiously. It looks all calm, looks all peaceful. Then you reach out for it to pet it, and it just gives that and just like
Or check
flies
it
out
out a bit.
scratching and it's like flies away.
Orchik screams at it.
Oh yeah,
He
the
fucking
cat
hates
just
that thing.
flies further away and it disappears.
That's too
I'm going
bad.
to declare this now. Orchik is going to take his hammer and he's going to smash the skull and desecrate the corpse of the chief.
Done.
Just jump on it.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Your skull is not worth it.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
yeah. Oh boy.
And I look like that cat is very angry. Perhaps doesn't eat enough food.
Hmm.
Should we all gather around and decide, just talk, decide what we've got to?
Yes,
Yes, I would like-
Zolkin is out here. He's kind of been sat against this stone, and he's sat there since the fight ended, and he's just not moved, really. He's just been very quietly resting there in a semi-awake, semi-relaxed state.
What's his name again, sorry?
Zolkin,
Zolkin.
yeah.
Well met, Zolkin.
So you give him a well met.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Alright, he basically, he's sitting down, his knees are towards his chest as his arms are kind of lax hanging over the knees as he sat there. He's just kind of very quiet, he looks like he's brooding in a sense.
I'll
And
offer him a hand to pull him up.
He looks at that hand, there's a measure of distaste, but he shakes his head, he sort of like shakes off the mood he's got, and he gets himself up. He doesn't take the hand, but he gets himself up. And
You fought hard there. Harder
he,
than I did, anyway.
he just goes, "It's the job."
Do you
Yeah,
know them? Do you know them elf rangers?
Few of them, one in particular. No, I did know for a good long time. I'll be honest.
Where did they go?
Just to double check this, you are talking about his dead friends or colleagues?
No, the rangers that come to save us.
Oh, them. They didn't stick around. They came as soon as they left.
Did he know them?
Oh no. I didn't know them at all. From what I can tell from the bodies, these guys were no friends of elves. And he points to the chief's corpse or any orc corpse at random, which is adorned with a necklace of elf ears.
Ah, yes, you did. say
Orchek raised his hand. They saved our asses. Should we not take the ears and return them?
I think that's a fine idea.
Oh, that's a brilliant mini mission. Oh, brilliant. Make an elf
We owe
flesh
them a
golem
debt of
out of
honor.
nothing but elf ears.
Also, he's cutting with his hand axe, cuts into his skin, and he's rubbing the ash he has collected. He wants black ash scars all over his body
Damn.
as a sign of failure.
Ah, that's pretty hardcore. Jeez.
He has survived. He feels it's all his fault. He knows Lannister went down, and somehow he feels like it's Admani's death is somehow related to him failing.
Oh, dude.
In fact,
I feel
he's
like-
now chaotic neutral.
Oh, shit.
He is absolutely fucked for this.
Oh, damn. All right, then, yeah.
Did
Done.
you just change alignment?
He is
Yeah,
now chaotic.
I
He's
allow
no
it.
longer lawful.
I can actually use ceremony when someone changes alignment.
You know what,
He
Ultric?
is snapped inside very quietly.
Yeah, Ultric.
So it says
Yeah,
atonement. I touch. Oh no, it just means I can restore you to your original alignment. Never mind.
Ultric.
Looks at his old friend.
Yeah, Ultric. Do you want to have like a little role playing confession with your clericy bro?
Sure.
Yeah.
Orchek looks at his good friend, Torland. Torland, this is all my fault. That one died, and that one died to save him. And this all happened because I was too weak to defend them.
Well, Moradin teaches dwarves to improve and challenge ourselves to one day be as great as Moradin himself. So I would take this as proof that maybe you shouldn't live to die, but live to improve yourself.
Why not?
And one
both?
day you can live without regret.
Orchek is still cutting with his hand axe into his chest and rubbing ash into it.
You gonna be okay there, bud?
Maybe a
as
friendly
better
hand comes
as
over
ever
with an
before.
atonement spell, perhaps.
In fact, he grabs the oil he took off that goblin
Oh
so
my
long
God.
ago, puts it into his hair, and gets the flint, and he cracks
Right now you're taking it too far.
above his head to light it up a
oh,
bit.
oh no, I don't.
What are you doing? Is the
Holy
only way.
shit!
Sort your friend out, Dolan. He's
Oh.
going mental.
I'm gonna
Yeah, why don't you
He
force
came
an?
from fire. He died in fire.
Oh my god, maybe.
I will do
I
the
can
same.
cast create and or destroy water and dump a bucket of water over his head.
Yeah, listen.
Ah!
Maybe you can stop this madness and,
And then I
get
just like
right
smack
back
him
to
in
it.
the face, and I'm like, get a
Yeah.
hold of yourself.
Smack him in the face with an atonement, please, so you can restore him. He needs this.
Do you want me to atone you and change your alignment back to lawful?
That is entirely up to his best mate.
Yeah.
Orchek is acts crazy now. He does not give a shit anymore. So
I
that is up to
think it's
you.
important
all
you
right,
at least
okay,
try.
I'll cast it. I'll cast it. So I need to make a DC 20 Wisdom check, insight check.
DC wisdom
Wait,
research check.
no, I need to do an insight check, and if it's 20 or higher, then he goes back to lawful.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way the spell works. I got a +5.
Yeah.
so we'll
Let's
see.
see it. Let's see it.
Nope. All right. He's
Oh
just chaotic.
no.
Orchek,
Oh.
I dumped a
save
bucket of water over his head. I'm like,
Torland.
use this energy.
We need to kill them orcs. We need to find every last one. We need to gut them. We need to find the elves. We need to grovel at their feet.
No, that's hey, a dwarf doesn't grovel in front of an elf, man. Get a hold of yourself. He's speaking crazy.
Are we dwarfs? We failed miserably to orcs.
Oh,
They're taller than us. I don't think that's, there are a lot of them. We were only level 2 and we didn't have a short rest. We already had a short rest, so I think, next time.
I need a drink.
I appreciate this roleplay old
He
trick. It's
walks
very
off.
nice.
I don't know.
And you can see
He's
Twitch
ignoring
just
his
like,
friend. He wants a drink. He's walked off.
There's well, I'm sorry, dude. The place has been looted of its liquor.
Fuck these creatures.
No alcohol?
No, actually, I'm wrong because you did kill a lot of them. You killed them while they were food looting. No, there's actually some water skins filled with some sort of ale that's gone a bit.
Orchak immediately downs him. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, it's room temperature. It's a little bit stank, but it does the trick.
And then he rubs some more into his hair to make it stack back up again. The water made it go all lank.
Getting increasingly filthier.
Yes.
Just had a shower.
He's
doesn't like
already harboring hepatitis. He just doesn't know it yet.
ooh.
And I'm going to remove that oil from my inventory as that was just used.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right. So shall we discuss what we're going to do next then?
Well, you
Yeah.
still
Orchak
have a
just stands
group.
in the days.
Should we all gather around?
Yeah.
You still have a group of villagers that are apparently over by some caves, where is
That's what I was going to suggest.
yeah, which is the
Dripping
excavation
Cave.
site. Yeah, and you still haven't explored the castle down south, though. Torland, you shouted for anybody down there, and you got no reply.
From what I got, it didn't seem worth it.
Well,
But I'm more than happy to have a look.
maybe we should. So if we're gonna, the villagers left because they got attacked by giants, and then a bunch of goblins came. So maybe we should 100% check to make sure there are no monsters or anything inside the castle.
Orchak raises his
Because
hand.
if there is something in there, then and we bring the villagers back, then that's on us if they get killed by whatever's in there.
Yeah.
So we maybe secure the perimeter before we bring them home. Bring our chickens home to roost.
Bring our chickens home to roost. What the hell?
But first of all, I ask it: is everyone all right?
Yeah.
I'm
I've
fine.
had worse. I've had worse.
You look at the half-burned, oil-covered, ash-cutting dwarf and ask that.
Never better.
You look like hell. Yeah, I just got back.
I
Never.
look at Nick and I'm like, I just say to him like, pull him aside. I was like, look after him, yeah.
What do you think I've been doing?
Right. Orchak shout, right, let's loot these bitches. We need more weapons to kill their friends.
I'm ahead of you.
He-
Twitch said as she is looting
Yep.
the sheaf.
You can loot as many as you like for great axes. There is no shortage of great
I take
axes.
a great axe.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll take a great axe. Why not?
I will bury it in that shaman's head.
I think we should get a
I
massive
swear to
pile
God.
of all the goblins and all the orcs in the center of town and just burn them.
Burn them all.
Get rid
Yes.
of them all.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
let's
No.
strip them out first and then burn them.
Money for everyone. I think it's just a massive pile up.
Yeah.
You can get a collection of great axes, javelins.
They're starting to smell. so-
Javelins? Take him.
Yeah.
How many javelins are there?
Enough. 2 per orc.
What?
How many can I carry?
I don't
I
know.
want more.
So you're gonna be like,
Oh my god!
Self-stabbing
Don't do a twist. Don't do a twist. Come on
Oh
now.
no, it scales perfectly. Like an arrow is like javelin size to a
Oh
kobold.
no! Stop it.
Orchak is buff as hell. He can carry javelins. So is that an extra 10 or 20? What are we looking at?
Mm.
Come on, GM.
You can carry a maximum. Oh fuck me. You have your carrying capacity as what you're limited to.
That's quite a bit.
Yes.
I've only got 74 weight. if
Yes. Oh, there's a collection 20 javelins.
That's 24 javelins. And can you in total? He raised his hand. Can someone help carry them? Well, they are mine.
Yeah, give it a twist.
Don't look at me. I can't carry that much.
He walks up to his best friend for new help. Oi, you hired help carry, and dumps them in his hand.
Oh, sassy.
What?
Make
gonna
stuff useful.
I'm gonna carry 2 of them as well.
Okay, that's 2 gone. So I'm down to 22. And how much is our new best friend carrying? He doesn't stop. He just dumps them in his hands. He doesn't ask permission.
Well then.
And he's already walked off, so he can dump on the floor if he wants.
Right, while he's doing that, should we just gather all the bodies up, burn them, and then go loot the castle? Go check the castle out.
Yeah, well, we don't have to loot it, but maybe just check it out to make sure there's nothing dangerous.
Yes. Does the chief have anything like better than the rest of the orcs?
No, he doesn't really. Aside from the adornments he had on his face, which were all broken now. Right, so then, tell me what you guys get up to next.
So I think Torland's gonna start like thinking of ways to fix the bridge.
Yeah.
He doesn't have carpentry.
We'll grab a
but-
ladder from one of the watchtowers.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm sure if he has like a nail and a hammer, he can figure out which
Well-
end to hit the nail with.
Okay, so yes, you are dead set on that ladder, and by Jove, you wheel a ladder down. You break one off, and yep, you have it ready. And there you are on one side of the bridge, ladder in hand. You put it across, and you begin to put some nails into it, nail it into.
Keep it steady. Yep.
Yeah, and you.
And if there are any planks lying about, lie on top of the on top of the ladder, just to make it a bit more stable.
Yes. Now, as you can see down at the bottom, the ladder is at a bit of a slope. So you form this up nonetheless, and you're all fine. Yeah.
Should we cross it? Who goes first?
Or check immediately starts walking over. He's not being stealthy, he's just walking.
Excellent, all trick. Thank you very much. Could you please? What's your strength score?
My current strength for level 3. It's 17 in total.
Yeah, you're fine. You cross by. No issues whatsoever. And you find yourself over here.
All right, Torland will follow.
So what you can see is the gate to the keep. Set into the moat's curtain wall are 2 windowless stone gatehouses with wood shingles and high-pitched rooftops. Between them stands a set of oak doors with iron hinges. Yeah. And these doors are closed to you.
Alshadek, would you like to knock?
I can do that. He grabs the great axe from the orc and immediately slams it into the gate.
Yes, certainly. The heavy wooden oak doors do not give way, but you'll give it a loud, heavy, funking knock, though.
He looks to his best friend. I knocked. It's all up to you now.
The door kind of like swings open a little bit as you do so, as it wasn't locked.
Okay.
Well, ladies first.
Yeah, pretty much.
Twist is like squinting the eye at you.
I'll just push through.
Or check greens at him. And
Now, what's going on here is as you're passing through, and you like check around these 2 gatehouses, you can see that where this boulder on the left-hand side has crashed in through that side of the gatehouse, you can see that just around there is the mangled, broken, folded bodies of 3 guards who have all been caught underneath it. The east building contains 6 bunk beds with dozen footlockers and whatnot. But you can see that this place is littered with the occasional dead body that's got caught in the crossfire of these falling rocks.
Terrible shame.
Can we
Don't want to be them.
through? Yeah.
Yeah, you can absolutely continue your way through. Okay, so ahead of you, you can see. So you can see now that you've crossed through that the northwestern and southeastern corners of this building have completely been pried apart thanks to what appears to be yet more boulders that have cascaded down and have obliterated portions of this building. So yeah, how do you want to approach this building?
Looks like there's an entrance.
Or Trex will be ashing to himself. He's not paying much attention.
Yeah. This is yet one of the other many areas where a heavy bombardment of stones has apparently seemingly been strewn across here, where
Very heavy.
the ramps around here have been destroyed by some falling boulders.
Does the door not open? I take it to the castle.
You haven't tried.
Can I just walk up to it and pull it up?
You do, and it opens up for you without being locked. When you enter in this building, the following sight opens up to you. Half of this great hall lies buried underneath rubble, and you can see that there are 4 guards that all turn in shock as somebody enters. They scramble for some gear as they look at you with shock, as they all seem to be somewhat whimpering and weary-eyed and sad, as they are strewn next to this table that's been bent in half, where just underneath it, or rather on top of it but on the other side of a boulder, there is the broken half of what appears to be some well-kept lady that seems to have been crushed underneath that rock. They look at you with shock there, and they all think about collecting their spears, but they're a little bit too exhausted to really figure out what they want to do with you.
Grins at them. Don't worry. We're here to help. And he smiles widely at them. Persuasion?
No, because they're fucking scared of that. However, they will take that bit of a hint, as basically one of the ladies basically comes forward, and she says that well, you're too late for that. She's already gone.
Who's she?
Lady Nanda. And they motion towards the table that's bent in half.
Who was she?
Well, Torland, you would know how to answer that, because she is the well, I think somebody knew about her. But basically, she was the Baron-like lady of this town.
She was de facto the ruler around this place.
If she's down there, who is next in line?
Can I go up to it and just investigate to see if it was actually the boulder that killed her?
I mean, there's still a boulder there.
Could we move the boulder?
It might be distressing. Maybe not.
You'll hear some bones click, but if I can, there's a broken table with a female humanoid on it, and sandwiched between that table, which is bent into the floor, and the boulder that is on top of it, there she is, sandwiched between the two.
Was she standing on the table at the time?
No, it doesn't appear to be the case.
Was she laying on the table?
Unclear. There's just table, person, boulder. In a pretty perfectly sandwiched fashion. As for if you can move the boulder, why don't you let me know when you have a strength score of 22?
Orchard spits on his hands, claps them together, and gives it a go.
All right.
I can cast Enhance Ability to give him, what is it, Boar's Strength?
Oh, yeah, okay.
And
let's do this, dwarf.
Full Strength. You have advantage on strength checks, and your carrying capacity doubles.
Oh, okay. All right. And Ulstrick is pretty strong.
He's so big and so strong.
So yeah, bull strength advantage. All right, Ulstrick. Whoa! Okay. Okay.
He poses while he does it.
Moradin is good.
Do you know? Do you know that moment in Hercules where
Yep.
he's getting his powers
Yes.
back and he's surprised that he's able to lift the boulder, but he's glowing? That's literally what's happening to Ultrich.
Fire gives me strength.
Firstly, it's just like, and then you just like, you go Super Saiyan at the same time as suddenly, like, the boulder just gives a little bit of a click, one little scuffle, and then a hefty sort of clicking of bones that were crunched as the concave gore beneath opens up, and Ulstrich just lifts the boulder fully above his head as he looks it around and goes, "Hurrah!" Do you want to throw it anywhere, or you just want to hold it and just marvel
Yeah, he
in your
drops it straight
magnificence?
back on the corpse.
What are you doing?
No.
Alright, he drops it right back
Keep
on the
burying. The
corpse.
stone is the greatest of burials. Ask any dwarf, they'll tell you. It's respectful.
Did I at least get a look at the body before he does that?
Sure, it was a mangled corpse, and it's now a pancake. And the boulder doesn't fall in the same way. As he drops it, it falls down and just like roller pins the cold husk into a paste, into the rubble. And the guards are in just absolute horrified shock, hugging each other in fear.
He slaps Toland's friend on the shoulder. I couldn't have done it without you, friend.
I
This
couldn't have
is
done
how-
it without Moradin.
Oh my god.
Alright, a big gore spatters on
Oh,
Torn's face.
it's
he just
like-
brings out a little hanky. He wipes the guck off the glasses. Puts them
It's
back
like
on,
a
walks over to the
steamroller.
guards and says,
Yeah.
"In my official medical opinion, she's flatlined."
She's dead, Jim.
It's like a steamroller going to a tube of toothpaste. Oh my god. Right.
So is there like a order of succession or
They are
you
just
know,
like
democratic
horrified.
election?
They're just like horrified. They're just like.
Utrecht tells them, no funeral required.
They just like. How are we meant to take her body out to bury her?
Well, just have the fate with Moradin on your side. Just accept Moradin into your heart.
Utrecht is offended. Ach, this is the most politest and ceremonial of dwarvish burials. Humans have no manners.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Anyway, tell me, is there a line of succession or a democratic election or something?
The Lady Nanda most. They are just so okay. You know what? They're so. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Tell me.
They're like, I don't know. Please don't hurt me, please.
Utrecht intimidates him into silence. Start paying attention to our kind questions. And he
Please.
smiles at them.
Please no. Please don't hurt me.
He slaps his hands together.
Oh
Shut
god.
up.
You still have full strength, by the way. You've got it.
Yeah,
down,
no, that-
as long
it
as
just-
I'm concentrating.
It comes out like a Hulk clap, and the air ripples with like the smack of that hand.
I am very calm. Don't make me shout.
They just go quiet.
Sorry about my friend. He's a kind of a loose cannon.
I want you
you'll
to
find him
understand
agreeable.
they are very terrified. These are invading survivors who have seen their charge die, who have then seen a crazed dwarf re-drop a boulder back onto them, start asking about line of ascension, and has started interrogating them. They are silent as
these are
sheep.
useless.
Do they in any way make that clear? Because he'd throw right back in.
Yeah,
Start
they're very
anything.
clear that they're terrified and they don't want to speak out of turn, as this dwarf has proven to be a living god with the strength of a giant. And they look shocked and scared as his burnt face lingers in their memories and scars them.
Ortrek is very pleased with it. His scars, but he's cut in with ash, which will remain scarred forever. This is the fate of one of our friends who died to save you. You will listen when we speak to you, and you'll answer all of these people's questions. And then he will just be silent, and he just stares at the skull of that goblin he murdered so long ago.
So long ago? It was like yesterday.
Ortrek does
What
not
a-
have good time perception anymore.
Okay.
Wardo's gonna approach this guard and like, you is all right. You are safe now. You can have me if it help with your situation.
Yeah, he hugs you because he's just like, can you keep that
Can
dwarf
I-
killing us?
I
I'm not sure.
I can't promise, but it should make you feel a little better.
Okay.
I say, let's leave them.
Yeah. All right, we'll continue looking.
Get off of them. They're pathetic.
They just like are collapsed on the ground in shock.
Can we go through this door here?
Yeah, you just like, fuck them. We terrified them too much. They couldn't take it. They couldn't handle us at our best. Alright, so,
Before he leaves, can he just point at them real quick and say one more thing?
sure.
Don't forget to spread to everyone you see the legend of the last Iron Rot and his great strength, and the greatest hero to have ever lived, Admani, who's came from the god of fire and received and went back to the god of fire.
Oh my god.
Without fire, you would not live. And he walks off.
Yeah. They're gonna tell some kind of story. Now, this corner room consists of 2 levels. The lower level is the den. It is decorated with overstuffed chairs and bearskin rugs, and the walls adorned with weapons, shields, and mounted heads of wild animals. A decorative wooden ladder leads to a 20-foot high circular balcony with a sculpted wooden railing. The upper level is a library, and its walls are lined with bookshelves.
And Manny would have loved this.
Ortrek is staring at the skulls of the animals. Can you make a perception check to see what he can understand if he knows these animals and monsters, what they are?
Who's this?
That is Ortrek. Can he understand what animals he's seeing?
Bearskins. Bears. And yeah. Ordinary, like, woodland animals. Nothing exotic.
He looks at his own bear's head. Mine's better.
Yeah.
You have a bear's head?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
All right.
That was his one totem he got to pick when he first started the class.
Cool.
Anyway,
Alright.
there's nothing of any particular value to loot over here.
Should we shimmy up?
Yeah, let's go up.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. You may have missed that this is a like self-contained little room that kind of like tops out over here. You come back down and you find the stairs, which were right over here. Perhaps I should have revealed them and could have. And you go up them, of course. Alright, so before you, you can see that there is a doorway leading out towards a sort of balcony, another leading to the left and another leading to the right, and this one leading to a great big hole in the wall.
Should we scatter out? Take a room each?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so yes, Mr. Tortle and Lannister, you guys enter into what appears to be the Master's bedroom. This room is only, this room has some tapestries and oil lamps which are mounted on the walls and wolfskin rugs that cover the wooden floor. The room's centerpiece is a large bed, its ornate headboard sculpted with images of roses and foxes. 4 wardrobes stand against the walls. Each contains several amounts of women's clothing of the latest Waterhevian fashion.
I just say to Wattle, it doesn't look like the goblins made it this far. This place would have been looted to high heavens.
At the foot of the bed is a wooden chest.
Could I kick it open?
Let me just see. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, you can kick it open.
I open up my foot.
Yes, absolutely. You kicked open. Now, as soon as that happens, the turtle is a little bit slow to actually mention this, but above the doorway is a longsword. And this longsword immediately comes to life when you kick that chest.
Oh,
Yes! Roll me initiative!
we have a flying longsword in here.
You do!
Is that Pokemon?
Yeah.
It's a hun edge.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I choose you.
Is it a flying
Wow.
sword Pokemon?
Hun edge. Yep.
Yeah, Hone Edge, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, Ultrich's going first. He's going to catch that hun edge.
Well, he is not, because this Honage is going to have a surprise round first.
I take my helmet, I turn it backwards, and I throw water at him. I choose you.
Oh my god, yes! Oh, that makes me the happiest. Right then. But first, a surprise round happens where the sword comes down over to the revived... Did you do your health, by the way, Mr. Paladin? Get another
Oh, you
D10
did
plus
do
con?
health.
I did. I didn't do the D10. I chose the 6 plus my initial.
That's fine. You have low health, I guess, at this level, I think. Or average? I'm not sure.
25. I've gone for 25.
Yeah, I think you're fine. Anyway, this sword
I'm
comes
adding mine
down
now.
and tries to slice you. It rolls a 16, which is a miss. And that's its surprise round. Right then. Now to Ultrich's turn. Ultrich, you had just opened the doorway to a big, huge, empty room. Which is empty because a huge boulder has come through it and has destroyed what would have been this other bedchamber.
Right. Ah, Torland, nothing here, friend. Let's see if the other lads found some good shit.
I did call out as well. I did say.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
you
it is
heard
what it
you heard a clang of metal that sounded distinctly like the PTSD of battle.
Like if looks like sounds like they found a new toy.
Ah! Praise us, Manny! Praise the fire! Rage. Everyone's in.
Oh my god, I love it.
We should definitely, when we eventually think of a team name, like a party name for us.
Yeah.
It should definitely involve fire somehow.
Yeah.
Fire.
Good, mate.
Yes, I worship fire now.
Flaming
And
giant's
everyone's in
blood.
here. Everyone's here. Run straight past you, not giving a shit if he knocks you over.
Oh my
He
god.
walks in, sees the sword. Ah!
Yeah, it is a floaty sword without
And-
any wielder.
He just swings at it using his brand new orc great axe.
Yeah, totally. That is a miss.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Ah!
Or rather, it
And
just
that's all we
like
got.
kind of parries across you, basically. Who knew that solid metal was hard to damage?
Is that adding my rage bonus? Yeah, that's rage.
Oh, you rage
that's-
too. Yeah, no.
Yes. Oh, that's the end of my turn then.
Yeah, perfect. It is now Wartle's turn. Which is Dorbury's
Okay.
turn.
He's gonna walk 5, 10, 15, 20. I assume I can't do a full attack.
You can totally do a full attack, yeah. Yeah, wow, those are both hits! Wow! Wow! Okay, yeah, no, he does a massive sum. He takes the sword, and he just, like, full on, like, shatters it to the point where it, like, a portion of it kind of, like, breaks away as it shivers and shakes with, kind of feeble magic holding it in place as he just, like, decimates it. Damn. Okay, yeah. Twist. Lick it.
Okay.
Just like,
I'm gonna 5-foot step. No. Why do I keep saying 5-foot step?
It's
That's
okay.
a different game. And I gotta starting to distract this sword by being pathetically.
yeah.
And until the end of my next turn, all 3 of you roll at the advantage.
Oh. What are you doing? What is the feature you're calling upon?
Grovel, crawl, and beg.
Okay. Let's see that twist.
Kobold.
Yeah, I just want to. Let's see if we put all this
Should
away.
I post it on the D20 or should I
Yeah,
post it
always put it on the D20 or 20. Here we go. Action on your turn. You can cower pathetically to distract nearby foes. And it has no other condition. To the end of your next turn, your allies have advantage.
Awesome.
No other condition. Alright. Yeah, this magic sword magically gains sentience as you grovel to it, I guess.
I'm like, please don't kill me. I have 20 more hatchling to take care of.
Wow, very nice. Okay, yeah. It is its turn then, I guess. Lannister is the one that opened the chest, so it's gonna try and slice Lannister. Misses. Lannister, you can attack it, and you have advantage because of Twist's groveling.
I look at Triss and I'm like, what are you doing? Get up! Fine. I'm gonna use Divine
I
Smite.
want to leave.
You didn't show this groveling at the 20 orcs. That is a hit.
24. Bang.
And boom, you shatter that sword in the middle of the air as its piece. It just becomes a floaty hilt with a jagged edge as it is destroyed. Very nice
Do I
stuff.
get Divine Smite then? How does that work?
If you got you didn't need to do smite to destroy it, but
Oh.
on a successful hit, you can just choose to spend a spell slot to do a smite,
Okay.
and
Cool.
you'll do extra d8 damage.
Awesome. Can I just see what's in the chest then? So I
Yes, yeah, you've earned it. You've killed a flying sword. Inside that chest inside the chest is divided into 4 components. There is a velvet sack that contains 180 silver pieces, a silk sack that contains 4 100 gold piece gemstones, so 400 in total, and a silver jewelry box that is worth 25 gold pieces, containing 3 beautiful gold necklaces worth 250 gold pieces each.
Would you guys think we should take it?
Hey, buddy, can you get me a shield with that? He immediately starts, Ultric immediately goes to grab a bit. I need a shield.
I can make you
Fine,
one.
shield.
I can make you one. I can make you one.
I'm gonna leave it. I don't want it. I'm just gonna leave it. Just look at it and kind of just walk away.
I think we should leave it. Yeah.
Ah.
Hey, don't worry. Don't worry. If you get me, how much is a shield worth? How much is a shield worth?
I'm pretty sure it's something like 50 or 20 gold pieces, maybe even lower.
Is there a nice shield as a coat of arms around here that Ultric could appropriate?
No, unfortunately not. This is a private estate, and whatever
Well,
may
if
be.
anyone has 10 gold pieces, I can make a shield in 1 hour.
Nice.
Ultric gives puppy dog eyes to the entire party.
Okay. When we take a long
Shield.
rest,
What that looks like from Ultric is like the bulldog that's been burnt, and all of its flabs have crusted over.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you have disadvantage on puppy dog.
Yeah.
Rolls.
I can roll that for you if you like.
Yeah, it'll be a persuasion, made a disadvantage because you're burnt. You crazy.
Right, yo.
I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, a shield is 10 gold pieces out of a shield. Yeah.
That's right. I was gonna do it anyway. Didn't need to. Also, one of the
You're a
puppy dog
good
guys is
soul.
like a magic, like rolling.
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
Eyeball that I made for you.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Yes, I have one magic crazy eye, and the other one is just swollen shut nearly.
Okay, so I called him a bulldog. He looks like a lazy-eyed, burnt bulldog.
With black ash scarred into him, yes.
Yeah.
And a bear has mauled him. Oh, and arrow runes. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, I did find a unicorn thing that the goblins looted, so I could make a shield out of that, and maybe some other things. But
Unicorn?
let's.
What's a unicorn?
Oh, it's a magical creature. Don't worry about it. Can we look upstairs? Is there more stairs to go upstairs, or?
Yes, there is, but it takes you out to the top level of the keep, which you can see over here.
Oh, okay.
Anything interesting?
It doesn't appear to be. Falling rocks caused most of the sections of this place collapsed. While it's safe to walk on, there's a flag that waves in the breeze atop a 30-foot high wooden flagpole that rises on the northeast corner. The flag depicts a stylized head of a golden fox and a rose clenched in its teeth.
He pokes the flag. You think this will come to life as well?
Just to be on the safe side, I wouldn't.
Can I use anything to know what like this flag symbolized of to a nice?
Yeah, Twist, you wouldn't have much luck with that, no.
Even with historical knowledge?
You have proficiency in history?
Yeah, he's an archaeologist.
Oh. Alright then, yeah, give me history. Yeah, this is you know that this is the emblem of the Nandars of the Wartavian like nobility and whatnot. Why it's a fox and a rose? Who knows?
Yeah, this thing is definitely a mascot flag for this place. Too bad that the charge is no longer going to leave to see that.
What was the history check based on? Sorry?
The flag.
Flag.
It's all right. If it was stonework, I would have an advantage on that. Never mind.
While we're standing up here, can I just say, what do you think we should do then, boys? This looks like a hit. Should we make out of him?
Yeah, I think we've all rested.
I think on our way out, we should.
Orchard asks, where are the nearest enemies that have offended us?
Well, we'll find new enemies to have offended us.
No,
all the other ones are dead.
orcs got to die. I have the elf ears. We need to return them. We should return them with the orcs' heads.
I think
it's only polite.
Our next line of order would probably be Dripping Cave.
Yeah, that sounds like my idea. And I'm sure there'll be many adventures and things to kill along the way.
We can sure ask them if they know of where these elves went, or if they knew of the elves. Yeah, I think.
Yep.
On our way out, we should talk to Zolkin, maybe see what his plan is, get all the bodies up, burn them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know what these mercenaries are planning to do. Whether they're going to
Orchard
stay
asks
defend
where
it. Or...
Zoltan is.
Yeah.
He
Also,
has
there's
six of my javelins. The fucker better not have dropped them.
Should we all head back to Zolkin then?
Yep, I think that's the plan.
Yep.
And as we pass those like cowering people in the corner, I just tell them that.
Can we take?
Sure that they take good care of the loot. It's if they want this household.
Those grey
to
taxis
survive.
must be looked after. We will come back for them.
They're both terrified and happy that they can leave, but also can't leave because you've told them to put there, and you know they're terrified of the dwarf. But either way, you go back to Zolkin and
ask him what he plans.
Where's my javelins?
On orc bodies, and you guys looted the javelins. You know we don't need to go back to that. There were 20 javelins. You have them.
I gave 6 of them to him in his hand and walked off.
He tossed them aside and walked off. I guess that was a mistake on your part.
You.
That being said, what you ask him for him is like he takes his fingers and he runs them through his matted hair as he just goes. Well, we wait for this is our job. We clear the place out and we wait for Wartavian nobles to come back and take the place under their watch before another lord comes by and takes over the place and regenerates it. So we are here to look after the place until that happens. So
they pay you to do this?
Yeah, they do.
Orchard pipes up. Who'll pay you? The lady is dead. I buried her respectfully.
It's true. I saw it with my own eyes.
He'll just be like, I'm not surprised. I mean, given how the scale of this onslaught, it makes sense that she got killed.
Do you want to come to Dripping Cave with us? Do you
No.
plan on staying here?
No, you misunderstand. I wasn't paid by her. I was paid by Wartavian nobles. I was paid by some of the masked lords to show up this place until they come and get their own private militia in here. That's how this works.
Shit job you did.
So if we grab the Nightstone locals and bring them home, would that be a good service?
Yes. No. Excellent. I mean, I can't move because this is my job to stay here. But yeah, no, that would be excellent.
Then, if you stay here, are you going to fortify the place? Because this is a shit show right now.
There's not much I can do to fortify it up. We're really just rolling the dice here. With the villagers, we'll be able to rebuild that tower at least.
Could you not dismantle the houses to assist as a palisade to at least block the holes?
He kind of gives you a look that said, like, he can't say it because you are a mad, crazed dwarf. So he gives you a look that says, I am one person with two others. I am here to fight. I am not a builder by trade.
Do you need anything?
Can Ortrek do a perception if he understands that look?
That is an insight check to sense one's motive.
Fuck.
Yeah, okay. So let me translate what that look was. Zolkin just basically said to you with your eyes, you are a magnificent dwarf who can achieve anything you set your mind to.
He gave you the fuck me eyes.
No, he gave you the I believe in you eyes.
Zolkin, my friend, I have misjudged you. Maybe it wasn't my property, but I respect you. He tries to pat him on the shoulder.
You look into his eyes and he, like, what everybody else sees is him, like, sort of very awkwardly, uncomfortably go to, like, hold a portion of the beef, taut, iron-wrought arm that's grasping over him. What you, Ortrix, see is a brother in arms made on the battles of war. And when push came to shove, he really did bail you out.
He holds him by the shoulder. I fucking love you, man.
And he's just like,
let's have rations before we leave together.
And he's just like, I owe you too.
Can I say to Zolkin,
have I ever told you about the church at the fire?
And he's looking really
and
nervous.
The prophet had money?
Oh my god.
Dolan just says, false idols! And smack. Outrick.
Fuck it, where's breakfast?
Yeah, you guys fix up some rations and you enjoy them and,
Zolkin, could we take a couple horses to the Dripping Cave?
Can dwarfs ride them?
We can send back some of the more injured people.
Oh, I will come to Salkin very quick and ask, is that the flying snake yours pet?
Yes.
He's look a little fat. Do you want me to take him along the ride to get him a little bit enough?
And he goes, I don't know what's with him lately. Maybe he was scared by the orcs or something, but no, he's kind of lost his nerve. He wouldn't be much good to anybody at the moment. Looks like he was like, I don't know, it looks like he was abused, honestly.
Or Trek took him a ration to his little creature's feet.
I'm gonna
what, the snake?
Yes.
Snakes don't have feet.
Or Trek thinks it does have little feety. Come here, little boy, and chucks him a piece of ration.
The snake flies up in the rafters and tries to get away.
I've got a question. So, what was the woman's name that we met in the inn?
Keller.
Keller said that she sent for, was it Zidane?
No, I mean, that's my name. She sent for her friends, who turned out to be Zolkin.
Yeah, she sent for the Mercs, but the Mercs just said that the Lords of Waterdeep sent them.
They did indeed.
Okay.
Now there is a flaw in their story.
Yeah, interesting. Well,
Is that a
can I
flaw?
see? I'm not gonna roll insight to see if I can unveil their whole ruse, but I just want to check, get a sense of whether if we bring the villagers back, then they'll take good care of them and won't like slaughter them or something.
That's an interesting question. I think, firstly, you've known that in character, and I think that if you can deduce that in character, and that is an obvious fault, then your character knows that there is something that doesn't line up. You
Right,
can
it's like
pursue
solving a
that
puzzle.
with yes, you can pursue that without making any insight check. You already know that there is now a counter statement, and it's occurred to you, and it's occurred to your character.
Yeah.
Does
I
he
just want
say-
to. I just want to check to see whether I think these guys will take care of the villagers if we take them back, and it's not just like a. They're not just gonna like burn down everything or something.
All right, so
Does-
roll play that out. Roll play that out, because you know this dude has fought with you. He has fought to fend off
That's
this
true.
village.
Orland,
So,
you look like you've just seen a ghost or something. You look puzzled. Is everything all right?
Oh no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What's
So
the
just
matter?
wondering. Like, do you know anyone in the village or?
Personally, me? No, not at all. The first time being here.
I'm crazy about this Nightstone. What's this Nightstone? Why is it missing? Do you know anything about that?
Not a clue. No, not a clue.
Curious.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Listen, Zulkin is a great man.
Yeah,
He's fought
man.
for people, and he risked his life for people he did not even know. He's a hero.
He's a hero.
You know what? With you coming forward, he kind of takes Ultric by the side and uses him to sort of show up his own stance as he like squares off to you, and he's like, he kind of leans towards you and he goes, "What's with this tone?
What tone?
What, have I not proven myself to you?"
You've proven yourself. You fought loads. You killed more orcs than I did.
Right. So what's the issue here?
Oh, nothing. Honestly, I'm just making conversation. Jeez, man, get off my back.
Actually, Ortrek will raise his hand. Come to think of it, this has been on my mind.
No, there's no price.
You are
There's
a
no one-
hero, but
Yes.
you said you're not fortifying a place, and a good dwarf will never stay somewhere and not fortify the shit out of it. Would you like me to stay with you and help you fortify it? I have good stonework skills.
Ah, free labor? Hell yeah.
I could possibly push the boulders around
Yeah.
into blocking the place.
Oh, Ultric, you know you could make your own gorge with moving rock. You know, this is your belief right now. And Zolkin's like, yeah, absolutely. If you want to come help build some of this place up, hell yeah, we could use dwarven building.
I think more hands would be useful. If we bring back the villagers, then we could all pitch in.
Aye.
You just
Why should we leave this place with a little
these
cow
guys
could
are
walk in?
These guys are
Please
capable.
fortify.
They can fortify the place. Just give them a chance.
Did they not lose half the men?
That's it.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
They did. Oh, Zolkin, what say you? What if you lend us your horses and we can be back lickety split?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can take the horses.
Nice. Okay. Cheers.
I mean, half of them don't have riders.
Oh yeah. Well, condolences. Do you want me to perform rites to make sure they don't come back as undead?
You already did that. You know,
Alright.
you did a buy one get 5 free
Yeah, totally.
ceremonial
They're like
offer.
mass grave. Yeah. no
Yeah.
problem.
Should we,
Uh,
should we get out of here then?
Yep. Let's
One
settle
last
up.
question before we leave. He asked Sultan, do you have enough food and rations to get by
We
for
do.
you and the kids?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. He slaps her on the shoulder. Good hunting, fellow friend. He's gone.
Yep.
Alright.
Let's saddle up and get out of here, boys.
Yes.
Yeehaw.
There's 6 of you, and each one can take one. Two of you can take a horse each, and you can begin to take flight and ride.
Can
Wait,
dwarfs ride horses?
Sure.
It is a creature larger than you, so that is yes.
Okay.
If it's of a size larger than you are, you can ride it. How
I'm
comfortable
probably
doesn't
will
matter.
stay on someone backpack. Maybe.
Whoever's lighting
wait,
it. Oh, I need to do a little X over Red Monday.
Oh no!
You
Alright, as soon as we're out of Nightstone, I want to just share my suspicions with my friends. And do we
Oh.
know where the Dripping Caves are?
Yes. Twist nat 20'd their nature, survival to like get wind of the tracks and whatnot, and with that you will be led to believe that like in the northwest out of the dripping caves. You also had that confirmed with several other people who you managed to ask as well.
Well, I just want to raise the possibility that maybe we should go to Waterdeep.
Why?
If
yeah.
the Masked Lords are supposed to be looking after this business and these other people are stepping in, but it could just be all bullshit. Maybe the Masked Lords don't give a crap about Nightstone.
Surely the goblins are a more pressing problem.
Yep, you're right. It's more urgent. Okay.
Yeah, it is a bit more urgent, but what's more, you could go there, you could say, oh, we have a suspicion, and we want to talk to the Masked Lords of Waterdeep. And then they'll be like, very good, sir. Why don't I book you in for next year?
Yeah, exactly.
Orchuk actually stops and scratches his greased mohawk head. We could send a message, a letter, a bird, that snake perhaps, get the little bastard, shake it till it listens to us, and put a note to it.
I don't think they appreciate, like, if these guys are foul deed doers, then...
Zoltan is a hero.
Yeah.
He will understand.
So what are your suspicions, Torland?
Well, these guys said they were sent by the Masked Lords, but we know that's a lie. Because the woman told us that she sent them.
for them with the snake.
Yeah.
So
And,
how would you prize that out of them? And you're telling at the party this. And
Yeah. We're riding.
Yeah, this is mid-ride.
Yeah, and it definitely seemed that Zoltan, was it? Yeah, Zoltan and the woman. I can't remember these fantasy names. I'm sorry. Keller. Zoltan and Keller seemed like good friends, right?
Yeah.
When they actually met in person.
So we want to ask the villagers if they know.
Well, I don't know what we should do with that information.
If they know.
Maybe we should just warn them.
Orchek will try and reach. I'm assuming he's riding on the same horse as Torland, and tries to pat him on the shoulder. Don't worry, Zolkin is a hero, and if not, we'll split his fucking skull open with the axe.
That puts me much greater ease. But I'm sure when we find the villagers, one of them will have they don't have Nandar. They don't have cheeky Nandar with them.
Yeah.
So one of them will have just by the pressure of the situation will have risen to commanding the situation and just being in charge. So we can talk to that person and just let that person know of our suspicions. Don't have to spread around rumors around the whole camp or anything. Just let whoever's in charge know. Yep. All right.
Let's ride.
Now we ride.
Jesus Christ, the ears. Okay.
Twist is going to pull out her cartographer tools and mapping along the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Certainly. And what that means, and what I'll allow that to mean, is that while you are making your way down, or around or whatnot, that you basically have advantage if you need to navigate your way around here in a pinch. Now, as you go through all there, you make your way casually on horseback, or rather, I say casually, but no, rather, you are riding at greater pace, and eventually you will begin to come towards the riverside, where there is this outjutting rock face that does seem to beckon towards these hills. The hills around Nightstone are riddled with caves, and about only a mile north of Nightstone, you guys pick up some of the villagers' tracks, and you gather towards the gaping mouth of this south face looking rocky hill with pine trees around the outside and a dark cavernous entrance going within. So this rock face is at this hill, this lonely hill, and you can see that there is a notable entrance coming in through the front of it. Do you guys want to spend any time exploring around this hill?
Is this do we suspect this to be the Dripping Cave?
Yes.
Then,
yes,
okay.
the tracks confirm it.
How big is the hill?
The hill is... I would say at its top, it reaches to a height of about 80 feet or so.
Orcheg's looking at the cave entrance. Me and the dwarf friend here, we should scout, because not everyone is as glorious in their wish for death as I. And we can see in the dark, and you fucking peasants can't.
That's true. And we did lose the guy whose head was on fire, so...
He was a saint.
He was, well, I'm sure... Now I've been thinking about it on the ride over. I don't know if he was, as you say, but I'm sure that he was sent by Moradin, an agent of the Flames of the Forge.
Fire is fire.
And it's a sign.
Yeah, so, those scouting, who are they?
Orchek and Torland?
Do you mean, are we scouting around the hill, or are we scouting in the...
That's
I
up
was
to you.
planning to go into the cave as
I'm
we have
sure,
dark vision.
I'm sure they're already inside the Dripping Cave, the villagers.
Right.
Can't.
Well, there could be traps.
We should all go in.
Yeah.
Just as you are debating that, you hear a scuffle going on right behind you.
Orchek grabs his javelin.
Yeah. You throw it right away, and you happen to land on something. It appears to be a green-skinned little... No, you don't do rage. You don't do rage. But basically, you just kill a goblin. You recognize it. It's the one that jumped out of the flaming tower.
Yes! Grabs
it
his
dead?
axe.
Yes.
He's running to take the head off.
But
Oh, no.
the goblin was not just purely loitering around. It was mid-grappled by this humanoid-looking individual.
Get
But
it.
he looks something like this.
Hail and well met.
Well met. Do you
Well
worship the Lord of Fire? Did he call for you?
Uh,
Is it not polite to offer your name when
Well,
asking for another's?
perhaps best not revealing my identity. Who are you and what are you doing here?
We asked first, Sonny.
Oh, by the way, you
I
were interrogating a goblin, and this random crazy dwarf just spiked it across the head with a javelin.
You're welcome, by the way. That goblin was kicking the shit out of you. By the way, goblins are dangerous creatures, so I saved your life, so give me your goddamn name.
I jump off the horse and I go to walk towards him to greet him.
Orchek offers his hand out to shake.
Goblins. Goblins are weak and pathetic. What do you want?
Orchek gives you a dead stare. Are you fucking retarded, Sonny? He grabs the
Yay! Inspiration! Oh, please make it worth my while. Really instill the
Orchek
fear.
immediately stops rummaging for his pack, turning his back on him. He pulls out this skull of the goblin, all charred. This is one of the greatest warriors to have ever existed.
Yay!
He faced an entire party of powerful adventurers. That's us, by the way. And he took a dart to the eye, kept fighting, got slashed by a warhammer, tanked it, and only when he was burnt by the god of fire did he die.
Yeah!
Goblins are the demons of this world.
Torland's just shaking his head.
Adrenaline
Yay!
is a powerful thing.
Hands on his face.
I'm face palming, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Face palm.
Yay!
Yes, twist, do double fist palm.
Yay!
Watch it be, by the way, Sonny. I digress.
My name is...
Let's start over. My name is Torland, and we are... Well, we haven't got a name for ourselves just yet. But it's
Torland,
gonna involve...
you've shown weakness. You gave your name first. He was meant
It's only
first.
polite.
No, it's polite to give your name when you ask for someone else's name first. He asked first.
I reach for Torland's hand and just say, my name is Zachariah.
Orchard hand is still out, by the way. Be sure.
Zachariah.
Yeah, I know, I've ignored Orchard's hand.
Oh, fuck you too.
This is my companion, Altric, and I kind
You're
of
welcome.
slap Altric on the back.
I saved your life. You're welcome.
Well met.
Well met.
And we've just come from Nightstone. We've had some trouble with goblins and orcs. And
wow.
it's currently in the hands of some mercenaries. And we're just here to find the good people of Nightstone and bring them home.
Well, then it seems our ambitions are aligned in this venture.
What a coincidence.
Question. How are you going to save anyone when you can barely take down a single goblin when there are dozens and you seem to be under the impression that you are their match? You couldn't defeat one on your own, Sonny Jim.
You'd be surprised what I can handle.
I fucking well would be after that showing.
Oh, but
And
just
I
to
hope you
just to
try to keep anything
reiterate, I mean, you are role playing this beautifully, but just to reiterate,
This is
you were interrogating, and he was just like,
Oh, Ultrek does not notice that.
yeah, of course. Just for the warlock's point of view, he was just like, all right, so there were these, and just died midway confession.
I had
But
the
go on.
entire situation under control.
Ultrek's walking straight to the cave. He stops, looks at Torland. Don't forget to get that shield ready. Would have been useful here right now, but
Oh.
well.
Well, it only took us like we can camp out for an hour if you want. I can make you a shield.
Nope,
if we...
time's wasted.
Okay.
People need rescuing. Draws Orc Grey Taxi's walking in.
Alrighty, thank you
feel
very
myself-
much. You'll go
I
to the
feel
dripping
myself
cave.
agreeing, my friend.
So, you guys are coming towards the cave mouth here. You decided not to go around this whole place, but you follow the villager's track to this yawning cave mouth, 12 foot wide and 20 foot high. Beyond this cave mouth is a vast cavern with a forest of stalagmites and stalactites. And Dobry, your eyes are starting to adapt to the darkness that this cave is promising to offer, which you're much more in tune with and you're much more happier to deal with, quite honestly.
Yes, those eyes going through a cabinet that is my eyeballs. I feel much better in the cave.
Yeah.
Orchek is tapping the stones he's walking. He is using his stone cutting ability. He has a good intelligence of anything related to stonework, including most likely if it's been tampered with.
Right. Here's the thing I should cover. Because, Mr. Ultrick, where's your token? Where's your token? Take your token out there.
Where's it gone?
I don't know.
It's more to do with stone cutting's more to do with stone work, like masonry.
Yeah.
Not natural formations.
Ah, fair point.
Maybe you knew that a volcano happened here, but here's what you need to know, Ultrick. Because you went in there, all guts, no, full balls,
Basically.
nothing. Yeah. With your dwarvish dark vision, I don't mind sharing the following scene. Yeah. We got dark vision and all the rest of it going on. So between
Toland, can you see him? Can you see him?
Oh no! You see, Ultrick made sure to mention that he's tapping the rock to make sure that he is not being stealthy at all. As he enters
He's
in,
trying to be stealthy.
No,
He was
it's
tapping.
That's not
The
a stealthy move.
You literally said you're tapping your
It's
axe.
stealthy for Ortrek.
So
exactly.
basically, when they see Mr. Ultrick coming along, this ogre, by the way, this large ogre is currently like in that mud path, kind of just chilling out. He's just kind of like all relaxed, and he's having a happy old time. But as you come walking in, you can hear several goblin-like voices go, "Reyak!" And well, they begin shooting arrows. So everybody, roll the initiative.
God.
Ortrek, can he have a free action by any chance? Just to look around?
To
see what he saw first between ogres and goblins?
yeah,
And
it
relay that?
doesn't cost an action to see.
He would scream, ogres! Lethal goblins! Who kill first?
Wow.
Go for the gob.
Do we know what ogres are, by the way?
You haven't encountered one yet. However, ogres are like goblins in the sense that they are very well known in monster verse and whatnot. Twist, you know very much what ogres are, and you know why you know what ogres are.
Why?
Ogres count as giants.
Ooh.
Yes. You can give me a... Well, no, I won't even have that. You know exactly what... Oh, hang on. No, so yeah. So you already know exactly what these things are. These are ogres. Furious tempers, gruesome gluttons, greedy collectors, legendary stupidity, primitive wanderers are some of the catchphrases that follow ogres. between their great hunger, their immense savagery, but also their dumb as shit. Doesn't get more dumb than an ogre. Really doesn't. Very few creatures in the multiverse get more stupid than an ogre. But they can backflip a building if it so chooses them. And these things all are coming at you with clubs. You are not stealthy. These creatures are not being stealthy. Everything's declared to everything else. So, we begin.
It's just a full-on assault of ogres.
Yeah. Now, in between these stalagmites, there is another ogre. It is a she, and Twist, you already recognize that these are a mated pair. You recognize this female ogre. She has made this kind of into a den, and she kind of hurls some javelins over at you when she sees this whole situation start off. She has some javelins at ready, and she goes to throw one over at, well, Aldrich, of course.
Hooray.
With a 23 and does 9 points of piercing before your rage. By the way, Lannister, I hope you realise that you have begun your Oath of Conquest. Truly, your oaths have now solidified. So that was her turn, as she was just there with a javelin. Zachariah, these fuckers have ruined your, stealth approach to saving the villagers, and I guess you're going ham.
I'm so sorry.
Fuck! He's screaming. He has a javelin in his chest.
There goes our surprise attack.
I'm gonna move here.
Oh, so that's actually in the mud bath, which is going to be difficult terrain to begin with.
Okay.
And it's also going to start, enveloping around you. In fact, let's just get a bit more specific.
Well, then I'm gonna move there then.
Yeah,
because I don't think I could move that far through the mud bath anyway.
It's considered as difficult terrain, just to keep that clear.
Okay, well I couldn't have reached that point anyway then because I would have had to move through the mud.
It's also around 90 degrees Fahrenheit, so kind of nice.
So I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna use my bonus action to put my Hexblade's Curse on this big ugly guy.
Yes.
Then I'm also gonna cast Darkness as an action.
Oh, very nice. Okay, that's a 20-foot cube, if I'm not mistaken.
It is a 15-foot radius. So I'm just gonna draw.
I take it you can see through magical darkness because of warlock shit.
Yeah, Devil's Sight. I have 120 feet. Oh.
Yeah. But does it say magical darkness?
It literally does.
Yeah, I thought so, because that is a Pacific Warlock thing. These things are gonna be your bitch, and they are blinded for the sake of this. So, very nice turn. Very nice turn. Twist! You're in your element.
Alright, I can see this thing, you right?
Well, you can't see anything that's in this darkness.
Even with the dark vision?
Yeah.
No, because this is next level darkness. This is looking at don't know how to describe it.
The depth of space.
Yes,
just like ink, just like an inky cube, right?
Yes, it is a squid ink cube inside the abyss of space.
Very dark stuff. Very dark indeed.
You can see through space, but you can't see through the squid ink.
In that case, let's see. Is that what it's called for the ready action? Like, if anything come into my range, I knock the arrow at it.
Yeah, anything comes within your range, which I take means you're 150, which these creatures are, and that one. You can just move in a little bit, but I take that scary.
You can stand next to Altric or Torland and take a shot.
Yeah.
Are these goblins, are they raised up or are they in pits?
They are raised up on 10-foot high alcoves.
Yeah, from that should be able to hit without cover.
Yeah, totally. Give me a roll to attack. X
25
there. Very nice. You deal a good. You catch him into his thigh as that goblin squeals and is terribly hurt from the pain you've issued into him. Very nice. All right, Mr. Wartle, which is you again.
Yep. Let's see. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. And he's probably will go into a dodging action for now.
Yeah, and he can do that with Step of the Wind if you feel like he needs it. He's got all of his key points back, and he should have a few more now that he's leveled up.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much he got, but he did get the defect missile.
Yeah, he gets it now, which can be awesome.
And yeah, a dodging action, and that is his turn for now.
Dodge action. Done. Excellent. Alright, now it is Nob's turn. And that is his name. So this ogre is blinded, but he won't fail to be able to get his great club. He gets himself, using half movement, out of there, and yeah, he just basically goes towards the middle of the center. He has no idea where you are, and he has no hope of ever seeing you, so he gets up, half movement, so that is 10 feet to get to there, and then half of him, that's 20 feet. Yeah, that's 20 feet. He will now move that touch more. There is a monk primed, perfectly lined up for a great club. He is dumbfounded and stupid, so he goes with him without thinking. And that is a miss. That is a miss. And that is that ogre's turn. Torland, it's over to you. Now, this ogre, he's naked. And you have some precious moments where mud is covering him. That before that mud drips off.
Oh no, I need to use these seconds wisely.
Yes.
Oh.
Alright, this is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to run in, but as I pass Twist, as a bonus action, I'm going to say, keep us covered. And I'm going to cast Magic Weapon on Twissy's bow.
Ooh, very nice.
And I'm just going to charge in and swing with my Warhammer at the ogre.
Just because of how this usually works, and it doesn't usually give to a bow, it always usually gives to the quivers. I like to say that these are +1 to because it's twists, right?
Yeah.
I will have it be +1 for this duration to all 39, 56, 55, 58, or 68 arrows left. Just because it's twists.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks.
I didn't know it was a quiver thing. I thought it was all right.
That's just a personal ruling for me,
Yeah,
because
that's
when
cool.
it's usually imbued, it's usually to the arrows.
Right, I swing my Warhammer.
Excellent. Yes. Perfect.
Woo!
Ah, yes. Good solid round. You come in and you do what dwarves were meant to do, which was to shut these stupid ogres down.
And the sigil of Moradin's make is burned into the thigh of the naked orc.
Yeah.
Naked ogre.
Oh, yeah, no, totally. These things have huge, ample, excessive amounts of flesh to brand into them. And with the mud collecting on his being, you cake that into like a dry, crusty mark. Absolutely outstanding. Okay, it is Aldrich's turn.
Right. He's, I'm assuming, popped out the javelin.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. He's looking around. I'm assuming even though I went in first, his initiative is low, as he's looking around at enemies, unsure who to attack.
Well,
he's not too sure about ogres, but he knows in his heart goblins are bad news.
Oh, yeah. As a dwarf, you hate ogres. As a man who knows more about the inner workings of the mastermind goblins, you know where the key threats are.
Ultrek knows that he's the smart one here. Everyone else was stupid going for them ogres, knowing that the goblins are the true enemy here, and they are the dangerous ones. He is going to run up here, you stupid bastards.
And you can absolutely
raging.
You can absolutely climb up there. I'm going to allow that, but there are these stalag tights that are in the way here, so it's nothing more than prison bars to fight through. But it is going to provide him with a bit of cover.
That was only 15 yards, so I could go around it.
Very possible. Keep in mind that on that ledge, it's like a 5 to 10 foot climb, so you're going to spend 1 foot of movement a bit more, or 1 square movement.
If he went there, instead, he's going to say, You dumb bastards, get the goblins! Rage!
Yeah, excellent.
And he's going to chuck his javelin directly at that goblin. There. Right. And let's see what we get with a reckless attack.
Oh, ooh, okay.
Going all in. Right.
Yay, I like it. All right, yeah, that is a hit. Yeah, yeah, you jam that goblin and you pin him to the wall as he just like bleeds out his black ichor onto the ground beneath him, utterly sniped.
And I would actually get a second attack as a berserker now, but our bonus action was rage. So next turn.
Wait, berserker.
Oh yes, he took the path of the berserker. He went chaotic neutral. His friend Tullen failed him.
Oh, yeah. No, don't worry. I know a berserker. I just want to double check like that because it does mean you go into an extra rage, and I just wanted to cover if you do that really as part of when you first go into rage, so you don't have to spend another bonus action to then get the features that you want. You know? Okay, path of berserker. Free. Okay. You go into frenzy. If you do so for the duration of your rage, you can make a single melee as part of a bonus action. Yeah. So basically, start of your rage. Do you declare that you go into a frenzy?
If that's how it has to work, yes. You scream in rage.
Perfect. At the beginning of your turn, that has commenced, and yes, that was your bonus action to do. Otherwise, you can just have a regular rage. You do not have to go into a frenzy. But
does it still take a rage point as normal?
No.
Yes.
No, it doesn't. I'm sorry, let me try to explain that. At any point during your rage, you can say to me, okay, now I want a frenzy. So it doesn't take a point to enter into that deeper state. But you must be either starting or midway through one of your rages to do it.
Okay.
What I'm doing is, by declaring it at the beginning, you're not going to have to spend another bonus action your next turn to get in that and waste another attack you're going to want to make. You see?
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you're quite welcome. Now,
that's the end of my turn.
Right then. Goblins. Yeah, simple. Time to start, chipping in from a distance. Mr. Goblin over there goes with his short bow over to Aldrich, who is letting go all defenses. Hits with a 23. Does 4 points, half to 2 for you.
21, okay.
Yeah. This magical sheet of darkness is giving these guys issues in order to see anywhere past it.
Nicely done.
Yes, so they're going to have to try to maneuver around this. He comes off his perch, goes to here. He still can't... There's no hope between all that cover. So he goes around over to... over towards this area, really. Towards that, darky, pooly bit. And this one's going to move up. Just to, try to get some shots ready. But they can't make any shots yet. That one is dead. This one is blinded. He has absolutely no idea where he's going, so he's going to fumble across the walls. He is not going to know... He knows where he last saw you. So he's going to make an attack at disadvantage, which is just how it comes down to when you're blinded. That is a terrible miss. It's so bad a miss, and you can watch him flail helplessly. And Lannister, why don't you give us the last turn before we end this session? Make us strong.
Last turn.
Can they understand common?
You've had goblins speak to you in common before.
Can that understand me in common though?
Difficult.
If I was to use a command, that could spell command.
Ooh. You see, this is where he's not spoken in any common, and I like the spell, and I see why you're saying it, but your character doesn't know. Unless you can explain anything that would let me know that he knows they do common.
You could just roll a history check or something.
Yeah, give me a.
Can I
You already know of ogres. Ah, fuck it. Ogres are well
Seen
known.
Shrek?
You've seen Shrek, yeah. They speak common. You know
Okay.
about these dudes. They are
Does he
so
have a weapon?
dumb, and they do know common. So it's broken. It just goes. Oh, where the party at? No, big
Does
the
he-
cat.
Does he have a weapon?
He has a great club. Yes.
Can I command him to drop it?
Give me a one-word command, and he will make you a wisdom saving throw after you cast the spell.
I just shout at him, drop it!
Well, it's usually like one word: grovel, drop, beg. Yeah, you see the spell here. So yeah,
Yeah, drop. God, it's just going to have to be drop.
yeah, absolutely. Right there, clear as day. He does a wisdom saving throw. He fails, and instantly he just like goes wide-eyed, dumbfounded. You just like,
Let's make direct eye contact.
yeah, you make direct eye contact. You captivate him as his mud trickles off his thighs and hips as he just drops the great club. As you can then see that brown, orcish, ogreish cock. And with that, we end this session today. Thank you.